You're alive.
I was reading your posts about, what is it, Since Past? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I haven't read it since, 2004 that came out. What's up,
See,
Neil?
neither did I.
Hey, y'all. So good news / bad news depends on how you take it. So coronavirus has killed my school. Not literally, but all the classes are online now. So
Yeah.
I have to move out of my apartment. I have to move out of my apartment by April 5th.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, they're closing the dorms?
Yeah, they're closing everything. Like it's all online now.
And good news, you're rocking the Mac Tonight shirt.
Yes.
I am. And also, we got spring break extended for another week, so I'll take what I can get.
I've got extended for 3 weeks. That's crazy, dude. Hello, 4 viewers. What's going on?
Hi, 4 viewers. And I mean,
Here.
I just work from home, so nothing's changed.
Oh, I got
There
a
you
haircut also, so I feel really good now. So
Nice. Looks good.
I haven't gotten one in 3 months.
3. Wow.
Yeah, I have a friend here who does my hair really cheap.
Oh, that's a good thing to have. Here, I'm going to open a window. Hold on.
Yes.
You talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. What are the live? What are the live comments? There are no live comments.
There are no live comments. I mean, I guess we could share it on social media.
I'm going on Twitter. I'm posting this.
Okay,
I'm posting this
yes.
on Twitter. No one cares, but you know what? I will try.
It's fine.
I'm back.
Okay.
There
we go.
Here we got comments. How's everybody doing during this crazy time? Heroing, I'm doing good. How are you doing, sir? I'm drinking Mountain Dew with a whole cup. I've roasted walnuts. Would you like some walnuts? Do you guys like walnut?
I can't eat them, otherwise I'll die.
You're allergic to walnuts?
I'm allergic to all tree nuts except for peanuts.
No.
Well, peanuts aren't a tree nut, but everyone thinks they are.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Allergic to tree nuts.
Kelly, well, we just told how Neil's doing. Kelly, how are you doing?
I mean, physically, I am fine. I am not sick, and working from home, so nothing too dramatic. But mentally, it sucks.
No doubt.
So I'm not even gonna try and sugarcoat that or be positive, because it's like everything that I could look forward to is being postponed indefinitely. So I'm like, no.
Like, what were you looking forward to that was canceled? Like, was there a convention or something? Or
well, so I mean, there are conventions, but it was mostly like the Black Widow movie. I had an event planned, and just a few other little things to go to, and then I'm just kind of like, my major big one now is Heroes Con, and I'm like, every single time the news conference, like daily White House conference pops up, I'm like, oh,
here we go.
How long are we extended? How long?
Yeah, I was looking forward to Black Widow. They say June now, if we can go to theaters.
Isn't it going to Disney Plus?
See, and well, that's a possibility, but I have a feeling they're just going to push that back, because that makes all their money back. So,
Zach, what's up, sir?
Hey.
We just had our first confirmed case in Amarillo. Two confirmed cases in Amarillo.
Uh-oh.
So everybody's freaking out right now.
We just went around the horn and asked how everybody's doing. Zach, how are you doing?
I am very pissed.
Uh-oh. What are you
time for angry man.
My grandmother's actively dying. I got an extended family that are living in San Antonio and New Orleans, and members that can't come see my grandmother, and it's
there's restrictions on hospitals in there.
Well, she's in a assisted living facility, so they are screening everybody that comes in. They had to change the door codes, so nobody but staff has door codes. Everybody has to use hand sanitizer when they come in and everything like that, which I'm all for. Please, to those that are listening right now, I have no issue with it. And look, I was one of those that was a bit skeptical about the impact of this virus in the beginning. I've since changed my mind. I do think that the markets right now are freaking out way too much, and it's causing a lot of panic. If you feel bad, stay home and don't congregate right now for a couple of weeks. Do what the government's telling you to do, and the sun will come up tomorrow.
We have a good amount of distance between all four of us right now. We're
Hi,
several
Sarah.
hundred miles away from each other.
Yeah. So, are you still in Austin, Neil?
Nope, I am back in the Conroe area because Corona caused my school to shut down. At least all the physical stuff.
Hey, let's get through some comments. Heroing was our very first one. Matt, what is up, guys?
Hi, Matt.
Adam, hey, buddy.
Hi.
Austin says, what up?
It's all one big ball.
Citros, oh my God, I love her shirt.
It's not a shirt. It's a onesie.
Oh,
Yes, I have a picture that I took of it,
that's
and I
funny.
didn't buy
Well,
it,
that's
and
cute.
I regret not doing so.
I honestly am shocked that they were sold out really quickly, and I was kind of shocked because I was like, they weren't named properly.
Yeah, I know.
They're not the best because
No.
it's already fading, but
She's
It was-
Spider-Man's cousin.
Oh, there's
Well-
George. Hey, George.
I bought it
Hey,
for
George.
this reason
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
because otherwise I'd have to make it myself, and I don't want to make a onesie.
Ashley just texted that she can't make it tonight. So,
Oh.
Let's
George, how are you doing, sir?
I'm all right.
So, okay, we're gonna do a little experiment, Brad. We talked about this last week.
Okay.
Since we only got 5 right now.
Yeah, we can have one spot available for people to come on.
So, if you are on our
Oh.
Discord, I'm going to make a sub Discord. Let me get Discord coming up. I should have had that earlier, but I was watching the press conference. That's why I was late.
Adam's-
We literally had the confirmed case at 5:30 this afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Doing the press conference 2 hours later. So
Oh,
I
Peter said he can join us at some point too.
Okay.
I see.
I think now we're up to 3 deaths in Georgia. So as of today,
Let me get through some more comments.
yeah, you do that.
How's
Yes.
life? Sent home and didn't go back to work until April. Drank most of my alcohol already, says Anthony.
Well,
I feel
when
that.
in doubt, I got my flask.
hang on. Can I get? If we're having alcohol, can I get some real quick? I'll be right back.
Oh my. Heroing's
I mean,
depressed
it's
about
needed.
the news.
You know,
What questions are you going to answer? Spawn crossover ones. Matt, I don't really care for Spawn meeting Spider-Man. However, 20 years later, I'd like to see McFarlane draw Spider-Man again, as opposed to just that cover.
yeah.
yeah. Look, I wouldn't mind seeing a Spawn
Okay.
Venom crossover because I feel like that they're
Oh,
similar enough.
yeah.
Mhm.
I'm seeing all of Berryman tonight.
Oh, God.
That's funny. Oh,
No,
I think I
won't
like.
camera, sweetie.
I think I like this better.
You should have warned me what you were doing.
What?
Let's
What
see.
happened? Did you guys see my shorts when I flipped my camera over
Yes.
to get my? Okay.
I was looking at the comments. Thank God. Mike says, "Evening, fellow webheads. What's up, sir? Adam, I'm really bummed that WonderCon got postponed, like Kelly said she was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Like I talked with Josh, our former panelist, and because when you apply for San Diego now, you get San Diego and you get WonderCon. They're one, so you get tickets to both because they're trying to increase attendance at WonderCon.
Yeah.
So he was gonna have to. He's doing freelance work for DC Universe, the app, and he was like, I really don't want to go with all this stuff.
Convention is the
blame
last
him.
place I'd want to be.
I don't blame him.
You get the con crud going on in general.
Yeah.
So a COVID con crud would be like
Wow.
disaster.
I mean-
Nightmare.
I mean, well, okay, scientifically, nerd time. Most con cruds are COVID. It's just not this strand we want.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Kelly. Most of the time on here is nerd time.
Well, yeah, this is a
I mean, in
different
fairness.
Well,
nerd.
it's science
We are-
nerd,
we are nerds, yeah.
not what's
George, you see Neil's
Geek.
awesome shirt? This Mac Tonight
Yeah,
shirt? Isn't that
Mac
cool?
Tonight.
I didn't think anybody his age knew who the hell Mac Tonight was.
I know. That's 80s advertising from McDonald's.
That was
Some of the most disturbing commercials from back in the day.
also I have booze.
Oh,
Oh,
Well,
you got
we
lemonade
can call
beer.
that booze.
Hey,
That's not.
shit. Leave him alone.
Whoa.
And I have pretzels to water
My
it
bad.
down. 'Cause I'm a little
Sorry.
So
I'm a
says,
child.
hello, Crawlspace. Eric says, hey, all.
Hi.
I think Brad's wife is watching. Hi, Wendy.
What?
She posted it on Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah, she mentioned us on Facebook. Wendy Murdoch Douglas, Wednesday night with Spider-Man Crawlspace Dive In.
Oh, I haven't gotten to her comment yet. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I see it.
Wow, so you didn't even notice your wife was watching. You didn't even.
Wow, thanks, dude.
What a nerd!
Hi, Mrs. Crawlspace. Citro says if we get forced to stay home, I plan to binge all the episodes of the '90s Spidey cartoon. There you go.
Nice.
Spider Menace says, "Hey everyone." Adam says, "Yo."
So,
yo. All right.
So Brad, should I reveal the project that I've been working on?
Yeah, go ahead. Share your screen.
This is a family stream.
Dude, you just mooned everybody on the stream when you tilted your camera.
Really? Because you can't see my ass. Literally, all you can see is my shorts and my legs. What are you talking about?
I'm just giving you.
I'm sitting on my ass. To moon you, I'd have to get up and do that.
Well, please don't demonstrate it. That's so funny.
Please, no.
I mean, it might drive up the views, though.
I mean,
hang on, I'll unbutton my shirt.
No.
There we go.
Everybody's stuck at home.
Whoa.
We've already got 27 viewers. It's amazing.
Crawlspace After Dark. Hello.
Wow, well,
Sorry to
7
hear
of
that
them.
Zach is hard when
Long and tan
Matt
and young.
sends you condolences, Zach. That's nice.
Thank you, Matt. Look, it's been she had a stroke 4 years ago, major stroke, massive stroke 4 years ago, and it's just been a long, arduous process to get to this point. It doesn't make it any easier, but it's just when you see somebody that is a prisoner in their own body for that long, and my grandmother was one of those that she used to ride on the back of her bike or on the back of my grandfather's bike and go travel everywhere, and very active. They were active in the community center in their little town. That she used to cook all the time. She was a great cook. And so to see her, she was a very vibrant person. And so to see her confined basically to a small 1-bedroom, in an assisted living facility, it breaks your heart. So
let me make you smile real quick. Hornacek says, Sarah, put some distance between you and Zach. Oh no.
oh no.
Oh, that's
So we just came back from El Paso, and this was because my mother lives in El Paso, and I didn't want my mom to be alone in case my grandmother passed away. And so we went and drove down, and we went to the Walmart.
Oh, you can't find anything at the Walmart. It's like World War III has happened.
It was not a we.
No,
it was a me.
Okay,
the zombie apocalypse happened. And
there was 2
gone.
Walmart trips.
Yeah.
Okay, but the major one.
So
I went.
She went because I was driving a little two-seater convertible, and trying to fit me.
What kind of model? I'm interested now.
The Saturn Sky is beautiful. It's
I
yellow.
was thinking like a Corvette or something.
No,
I
love cars.
What?
Yeah.
Hey,
The hell are you thinking? He's driving around in a Corvette, Brad?
I can see a Saturn. Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Zach, is it what model is it? Hang on,
it's the 08.
All this geek out about what kind of 2-seater Zach's driving.
It's the red line Saturn Sky.
Saturn Sky, yeah.
But now I'm interested. Is it? Have you done any aftermarket modding to it? Or
Saturn was a good car. I owned like 3 or 4 Saturn SUVs during the day before that. Before that, I had a Saturn sedan. They were great cars. You could, they were.
It gets great gas.
George, you came to my house in a Saturn SUV, didn't you?
Yes, when I came to your house, I was in a Saturn SUV. That's right.
I remember that.
And then they did so well that GM bought them and just put them out.
We're tired of
the competition. We're just going to buy you and end you.
And another car that George was made by GM. Pontiac made the Trans Am that the Bandit was in, and they got rid of the Pontiac.
Yeah, there's for some reason like automakers are just like, oh wow, no, this other brand is giving us too much competition. I know, we'll just buy them and destroy them.
So, getting back to Sarah's story, she was.
I went to Walmart and I had a lady try and fight me over 3-pound roll of hamburger meat. No, I'm not even kidding. I wish I could make this shit up. You can't. You just can't. It's insane. It would have been one thing had I reached for it at the same time she did, but no, it was in my hand.
And they locked eyes.
I was turning around to put it in my cart.
Slowly I turned.
Yeah, nope.
Did you get your switchblade and sinker?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I mean, we get to that point. But
Yeah, no.
Well, basically,
I'm
she's
amused
like,
by
"You're gonna
violence."
Let 6 kids
What-
starve. What kind of person does that? And I was
Well,
like,
when she first grabbed the log of meat, which I never thought I'd say on this show, what did you say to her?
It truly is.
okay, well, I looked at her. She like tried to grab it out of my hands, and I was like, no, ma'am. And she was like, I have 6 kids. You're gonna let them starve? You're really that kind of person? And I was like,
She didn't have 6 kids. She had a boyfriend that doesn't work at home. I'd have kicked her in the kidney.
well, okay. Like I said, I looked at her and I said, baby, listen, you can fight if you really want to, but if you really got 6 kids you're so worried about, I suggest you walk away because I'm not gonna be the one to throw the first punch.
If she had 6 kids, she was already at the store. She was one of the people that cleaned it out.
You're
And
right.
waited in lines for 2 hours.
Oh my god!
I call BS.
yeah. Everybody's got 6 kids all of a sudden.
Oh my gosh!
You know, and that's
Well,
the
if we're
thing.
staying at
Something
home, we
happens,
might.
you take that woman's dentures out and choke her with a banana.
And then here's the best part. So we're driving back home,
Oh, no.
and my old roommate works at the Walmart in my hometown, and he texts me a picture of a cop guarding the toilet paper aisle.
Oh man!
There's 2 cops on either end of the toilet paper aisle because there was a fight.
There's like 3 fights in like a very short amount of
Well,
time.
yeah, according to this, they got motherfuckers trying to take ground. Oh, sorry. They got people trying to
Oh,
I mean,
My bad.
Say that.
My bad. They got people
we
trying
just-
to take your crowd.
But we just
It-
demonetized.
we're
Brad,
Yeah,
can we get Kappa on his ass?
Here, Kelly, what were you wanting to say?
no. So on Thursday, and I mean, of course, like I'm in Atlanta. It was one of the first. We had one of the first cases. International hub. This
Oh, yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
Not to mention Atlanta.
Wuhan.
Zombie started the apocalypse.
Yeah.
We know this.
Walking Dead, we've seen it.
Yes, exactly.
That's not a real show. I mean, it's a show, but it's not a real story. It's
I
not.
know.
It's not like a show on History Channel, where it's supposed to be.
That you know
Yeah,
of.
because-
They're
just
not.
because-
That you know of.
not reality
Alien
TV.
history. I mean,
Because
that you
ancient-
know
because,
of.
because Ancient Aliens is really historical
No,
fiction.
Anyway, I was at Kroger and all the toilet paper was already gone by then, and people were starting to get paper towels, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
All
do
right,
you
we-
not? You
Any port
understand
and
you
storm,
can't
Kelly?
flush this, right? No, but like they were fighting over like somebody had the last pack of toilet paper in their carts as I
Probably
was
the
leaving.
one-ply.
You know
Okay.
what they
Okay,
should
Who
not to be
knows?
not to be a
Someone
nerd,
literally
Kelly, all
tried to fight over this like 6-pack of toilet paper, and I was like, "This is where we are
Not
as
to
a
be a nerd.
society."
Not to be a nerd, Kelly, but you can in fact flush toilet paper.
I hate it here.
You can in fact flush
I
paper
mean,
towels.
Here,
Okay.
everybody, we're
Okay.
going to go through the comments quick so I can catch up.
yes.
Now, if you don't have like a lot of water pressure, that's going to be a problem.
Real quick, I'm binging the anime One Piece. That's 900 episodes up to 515. I'm finished Future Avengers. Enjoy Spider-Man
Oh, God.
in it. Okay. Ashley looks different. Ashley's not here. Enigma.
Ashley's not here.
She was, look,
I'm the other girl from Atlanta.
Oh my god. Where
No,
are JR and
Kelly
Ashley?
George.
Adam, JR. I didn't think
JR doesn't do these. JR did like
Yeah.
one Skype with us like 10, 12 years ago, and then that was it.
he swore off forever.
And he was done.
Bear.
Yay!
Squirrel.
Hey.
Okay.
Enigma 2099.
Whip says Toby Z. George says Anthony.
Hey!
Hey.
So George and Ashley are the same person, says Adam.
No.
Citros.
Although I think we both like Jack
Accepted.
the same way.
Okay.
Where's JR? He's the reason I keep listening. Well, keep
Oh,
listening.
wow.
He'll be on another show. Wow.
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 JR
That was
has,
kind of rude.
Jesus.
JR has his.
I'll be right back. I
fun.
have to go commit seppuku.
God.
The Japanese
Stop
ritual
people.
of suicide.
Daryl.
Hi, Daryl.
What a twist. What a George. Oh, hey, folks. And clapping. Yo,
Yay.
George, says Matt. I am upset about Black Widow, says SoFlo. I am too.
Same.
I am very upset about the current situation.
Neil's way too young to drink, isn't he? Says Adam.
No, actually, I turned 21 in October, so I'm gonna
Oh,
need this.
That's legit because when we started playing D&D, it was 18. And
Wow.
we've been playing D&D for about 2.5 years now. So, yeah, I can confirm Neil's of age to drink now.
Eric says we're basically shut down in Philly. Stay safe, everyone. Can I ask for some advice, Brad? Yes, you can, Enigma. Wait till I got like 50 comments I got to get to. You can probably type the question. I'll get to
Nicole,
it.
that's my cousin. Hi, Nicole.
Where?
Well,
On Facebook, right there.
like
Hi, Nicole.
you hear a Dear Abby, it's here, Brad. Dear Brad.
Ah.
Daryl says, "Hey, yeah, with Todd on Spider-Man would be awesome. However, Daryl, What am I going to say, Zach? What am I going to say?
He's happier at Image.
No. Daryl, if Todd McFarlane does pencil Spider-Man, you got to put a hyphen in it. Okay.
Yep.
Spider_Menace. MegaCon's probably going to announce their postponement on Monday.
More than likely.
Where's
Yeah.
MegaCon? I don't know where that is.
Orlando.
MegaCon.
It's where?
Orlando.
Oh yeah, Disney World shut down.
Adam,
So
yay, science nerd.
Yay.
Yes,
Spider-Menace from McDonald's. I have half of the Happy Meal toys of Mac Tonight.
How many pounds did you put on to get that?
Okay. Well, I think Spider-Menace is my Instagram friend with the same tag, and he's in Orlando, which means he's got the McDonald's that has the animatronic Mac Tonight.
Oh,
Yes.
that's cool.
Terrifying.
Wendy Douglas. Hello, Mrs. Crawlspace. Hey.
hi, Wendy.
I told you.
Well, I finally got to her. She's in a
Wow.
That sounds bad. I'm so sorry.
She's
honey.
probably glad that I'm here so that I can point out the fact that she is here so her own husband can see her.
Feels like I'm watching the room.
No, here's the question: is she upstairs literally right now?
No, I'm batching it. She's off with her sister.
Oh,
So yeah.
Aw.
How many of you
watching on
have
her
read?
phone?
Yes, she's watching on her phone.
Oh
Isn't
my
that
God,
great?
how sweet is that?
That's adorable.
She's burning phone charge just so she could tune in and see her.
Hey, I heard they took away data caps. Is that true?
That's true. I saw
Yeah.
that about all the major characters.
Yeah,
34 viewers, by the way. My gosh, the
Woo.
people are at home, aren't they?
Hi, people.
Matt Bird, how many of all of your restaurants closed in your areas?
We have in here.
None.
No, it's all
well, with
Like the dining areas have closed and like
Chick-fil-A, you can't
places.
eat inside.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A, Whataburger, Nobility, like you can't sit in there, but like
Yeah.
you can go through the drive-through. But I'm pretty sure that anywhere that's like a sit-down will be closed, at least here by Sunday.
I dined out today. I supported it was empty. It was like a graveyard, but I went in and supported my favorite local business that sells delicious catfish.
Oh.
Yep.
Anthony says, I remember those Mac Tonight ads. So weird. Man, Neil, your shirt is getting in the comments.
No, okay, so here's the thing.
Like JR followers.
No, don't start talking about Moon Man. We're moving it away. No,
It's about the shirt.
No.
We'll get to that in a minute. Let Brad finish the
I'm
comment.
almost caught up. All closed dining in Los Angeles, says Adam.
Yeah.
Rawr, says Enigma.
Rawr.
Adam, same down here in San Diego.
Did Adam mean L.A. or Louisiana?
Oh, I guess he meant.
Oh,
I guess he meant Louisiana.
It could mean either. That's what I'm asking.
Either.
Good. Same down here in San Diego, says Adam. Anthony says Matt Bird, only sit down. Waiter restaurants are shut down in bars. 2 places like pizzerias. You can get your pizza, but you have to take it to go in New York.
Yeah.
Adam is in L.A. He said.
Enigma says this is a depressing episode.
I know. I'm sorry.
We'll cheer you up.
We'll cheer you up. That's why we're here. We're here to
Yes.
entertain.
Hey, we're all going through this together. Agreed. Mike says, I know what you're going through. One grandmother had dementia, watched it happen for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Mike.
Adam says, yeah, solidarity. It's
Here
a
you
nice.
go. This will cheer you up, or cheer you up. Pardon me.
Okay,
not cure
I'm
you
ready.
up. Not cure you. My bad. It'll cheer
You
you
are
up.
cured, my son.
So I was getting back. I'd gone to the grocery store to find out that there was literally nothing there.
Yeah.
That's not true. I managed to get Earl Campbell hot links. Spidey do knows what those are.
Yes.
Yes, I got Earl Campbell hot links. I got 200 fish sticks.
200 fish sticks.
I told Neil some of this already.
Yeah,
Too.
fish sticks are so
And,
bad. Like you can buy those, but you can't buy ramen noodles.
Okay, if they hadn't had chick stick or fish sticks, I would have bought something healthier. That's all they had. I couldn't be picky.
What about Tyson chicken
This
fingers?
is my dinner. So
All of
Here,
the bread
what
was
is-
gone. So all the loaves of bread was gone. So I wound up buying like a couple of packages of those Hawaiian rolls. You know, Brad, that you,
Oh, those are
wow.
good.
of those
Boy,
Hawaiian
that-
rolls.
You
they were gone. I
testified
bet you
that.
they were gone first.
Those are
And
really
then
good.
and I was able to buy 2 jars of peanut butter.
Oh, that'll get you
Oh,
through the
that's nice.
apocalypse.
You know,
Yeah.
and
We couldn't find any peanut butter for us.
But yeah, there wasn't any toilet paper. There wasn't. Luckily, I have some here. But I thought, maybe I'll just get another package if they have any here, because God knows when I'll be able to get back out again. So, I get back to the house, and my neighbors are downstairs with their dog, a beautiful German Shepherd, young German Shepherd.
What a good boy.
And no, it's a girl. I was like, oh, how's it going? Your dog is looking great. And they're like, oh, she's she's good, but she's a brat. And I'm like, well, she's a smart one. It's a German Shepherd, so congratulations. And and I said, well, you guys stay safe. Don't get the coronaviruses. And they said, don't worry, we've got toilet paper. And I said, good. I mean, the guy said it jokingly. He was laughing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, wait.
He goes, yeah, we're good. We got lots of toilet paper. I said, yeah, because the news says that cures that apparently. So yeah, we're good. Good for you. That's mine. That's
all right. I'm almost to the end. Hold on.
My amusing anecdote.
It's a 1974 Spider-Mobile. That's what Zach was driving, I guess.
Yes.
Supermarkets are empty, but grocery stores are fairly stocked by me, says Anthony. Hornacek, remember those Saturn commercials where the owners were all part of this social group cult?
Yes.
Oh, I do remember that. Adam's still seeing a lot of empty shelves.
Yeah.
SoFlo says no water here in Florida. Walmart's all out.
Oh, no. Well, okay. Yeah.
George, we call that getting EA'd.
Yeah, he means buying things and then destroying them because there's too much competition.
Yes. Oh yeah.
And you replied. Allison says push comes to shove and the toilet paper runs out. What issues are you having?
None of them.
George, how much Clone Saga do you have?
Listen, I will say this. A lot of Brand New Day issues might get toilet paper.
Spider-Man saw water in Target earlier in Florida, but no bread. Toilet
I don't
paper
know if a lot of you don't remember. I sold my comic book collection in 2011.
I remember.
Yeah. So I don't have anything
run
here.
would make good toilet paper, says Adam.
It would have, yeah.
It's a brand new, fresh day.
Your fresh ass is going to be done.
Spider-Man says, funny how last year was all about the Blade Runner memes. Now it's all about the Mad Max memes.
Well, yeah, because
now
this
Facebook,
a weird ass year.
Facebook is like 99. Like my Facebook is like 99% coronavirus memes.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Eric says I wasn't a big fan of Civil War II either, so that's toilet paper. Walking Dead is about to be a documentary, says Mike. Really? Hornacek says buying lots of toilet paper makes most sense. Doctors say you can use paper towels, newspaper, it's a face cloth, wash it, or just do a mini shower after, or get a bidet like we bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like travel bidets for $30 on Amazon, and they sold out.
We bought Amazon. And have you ever used one of these things?
This is not an intestinal infection. Can we just
I sat on one of those the first time and I went, oh. And then I
Thank you for turning into eating C-chat.
And my wife was on the other side of the wall.
My brain with you naked on the toilet going, oh.
I've been here for 3 months. That is way more information than I ever needed.
TMI about TP, huh?
I don't need to know about Brad's bathroom habit.
Oh.
Like, we pals, Brad.
We're pals, but you don't want to go there.
I killed Neil.
I killed Neil with the TP. Okay. One more day for TPs as Spider Menace. YTF. I know what TF stands for. Did they not limit people to one package of toilet paper per customer?
They're going to whenever it comes back, I'm sure.
Now they got police around them, evidently, according to Zach. What if we're all already infected? Well,
no, that's fear mongering. Oh,
okay, now I'm Walking Dead. Everyone's already infected.
Yeah.
It's just you get to die to make it happen.
That's right.
Yeah. Nicole, howdy. What's up, Nicole?
That is my cousin. Hi, Nicole.
Oh, hey, cousin Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Mini Pearl.
Nicole, in the comment section, please share a funny story about Zach. Okay. As a child.
Make sure it involves everyone.
No.
Hornacek says, JR, quote,
what are you
want to do a podcast just to chat, no reviews or spider history? Hangs up the phone. I could see that happening.
Brad.
Matt, hey gang, with a winter cap, that has an alien head on it is a sequence with silver on one side and green on the other side. Yesterday I had to make Hulk sequence on the TV screen.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Adam, LOL, Hornacek, rolling. Welcome to the live advice from Brad. Hornacek, hit me with that comment. The question. Nicole says, there you go. Enigma, I can't get to my stash of DVDs because they're buried under my game bins. What do I do? Ooh. You play all your games.
You blow up the games.
Yeah.
And then throw them out the window. Throw them in the trash. Yep.
Throw them in the
That's
dumpster.
me.
Yep.
Okay, everybody behave. Mrs. Crawlspace is watching. Yes, everybody behave.
George didn't get the memo.
When did you see my bowl of trail mix? Oh my. It's Zach and older Zach. Which one's?
I don't know who older Zach is.
I think Neil is. I don't know.
No, what we got here is the eventual decline of Zach. You got me as like young vivacious Zach, then you've got middle aged Zach, and then you have boomer Zach at the end of the road.
Oh wow! Hey Neil,
no,
here's
George.
a big bag of
Wow,
XDFU, Neil, and it's got your name on it.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Anthony says, "Do you any streaming services? Because maybe you can watch some of those flicks elsewhere."
I heard like one of the big like Popcorn Everywhere used to be this big pirating service,
Mm-hmm.
and mysteriously and miraculously they came back online after being offline since 2014.
This was all planned.
Thank you, Beer Flu, because I don't want to say coronavirus in case this goes up on YouTube and we
It's
get
not.
You just said it.
Way to
Wow.
go.
All right.
Okay,
Remember
Brad,
the
I see
McDonald's
why.
commercials when they tried to make it seem like a cool place for adults to go? They had one with Ronald McDonald playing golf.
Yeah, yeah. Back when they
I
when
know.
when the McDLT first came out.
Oh,
And
the McDLT. The hot
that-
on hot and the cool on the cool.
Neil's
Wait,
shirt is
Sarah?
part of that marketing approach.
Yeah. I remember that.
Nicole,
That's
I
true.
haven't met you yet, but I love you dearly for that story.
Thank you.
What story? Oh, I haven't
we've
got there.
Something. We've
So-
got
Okay,
something.
let me get to it. Let's see.
I
Hey,
have
hope
other-
everyone's doing all right. DC Marvel fan guy, what's up, sir?
Thank you.
Enigma, my mother just recently survived heart surgery and has been recovering well. That's good, Enigma.
That's
Good to
good.
hear.
Oh, yay.
It is
So
good.
Flo, the beach is closed here. Son
As
of a
it
beach.
should be.
Enigma, can you do something about those idiots at the beach in Florida? I think they're going to close the beach.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that in Florida, man. It's like everybody just went to the beach.
They
I
did
remember
good.
Conan O'Brien making fun of those adult McDonald's ads. He did one with Ronald McDonald in a shooting range.
Yes, I actually remember that more
I
than I do
don't.
the original ads.
It's my turn to get bullied today.
DC Marvel fan guy had a grandmother that had a hip operation. We're
Wow.
getting her walking again. Man, I hope she feels better.
Is this show just all just you reading comments? Like
Apparently,
Well, I'm trying to catch up
We're-
to him.
how about we just go forward?
Well, hang on.
I'm
there's-
almost
there's-
there. I'm
Hold
almost
on.
there.
Oh my lord!
Enigma, we need Lieutenant Drebin with a megaphone saying, "Please disperse. Nothing to see here. I got hot dogs and chopped meat," says SoFlo. Let's keep. I'm going back to that one.
That's my plan for Saturday night. I got hot dogs and chopped meat.
I almost flew past that one without making it funny.
Did you pay for both the hot dogs and the chopped meat?
I think the chopped meat turned into the hot dogs.
Not just chopped beef, chopped meat.
Meat.
Yes.
Like that's
Like
the
meat.
whole whatever
Where did-
they're chopping up.
Where-
Where did it come from though?
Okay.
Guys.
Meat could be I hit a
the street
possum.
corner.
I hit a possum on my way home, or no
I
one
had that
seen
great
the neighbor's
possum.
dog. I mean, like meat could be anything.
Hornacek says, "Let's keep posting comments so Brad never catches up." Oh, you Hornacek! If Brad still had them, he could use his extra issues of Adjective Spider-Man #1 for toilet paper. Yes, I could. Yes. It's funny you remember that I had sold a lot of those. Austin, I guess that means George is going digital when the two.
TP.
Oh my
the
god,
TP.
this was like 15 minutes ago already.
I'm catching up. Oh, he's
Jeez.
toilet paper.
It's fine.
Okay,
it's fine.
Brad.
We're almost done.
I'm almost there. Never has toilet paper been in the news this much in human history. Thank you to the first Crocodile Dundee movie for me teaching me what a bidet is. I wonder what did Hulk Hogan, Paul Hogan say? Hey brother, that doesn't feel good. That's not Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. A bidet is,
Let me tell you something, brother.
a bidet is like a
I'm just gonna do this.
Go
Okay.
ahead, George.
a bidet is like a water pick for your back door.
Thank you for the.
Gonna wipe the old floppy disk, says
I had a
George.
kid
hoping
ask
to
me
run
that
out.
in elementary school.
Oh my god.
All right, and back when I wasn't, back when I was the adult in the room, and I'm actually there in an official capacity,
Mike is-
and they were like,
sorry.
Mr. Berryman, what is a bidet? Because they saw it in a book somewhere. But it was like somebody was traveling overseas,
It was Cars 2.
and I said that I said that's exactly what it is. I said that's like a water pick for your back door.
Mike is making a Demolition Man reference about the 3 shells. Very nice. Hornacek says, George, make sure you hole punch the other side of the 5 1/4 so you can wipe with the other side.
5 1/4 goes all the way through.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
5
5
1/4.
1/4 are different than the.
Toby Z, did you discuss the spec Spider-Man 176 to 77 where New York City is infected by a virus from a new villain named Corona? Speaking of a new villain, here's Chi-Town Spidey.
Thank you so
No.
much.
There's your
Magic. That was perfect.
Oh,
Why do you put all the
fine.
wall people on the bottom row?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you want me to fix it? I could do
Well,
use
what
the
is-
chairs.
Who do you think Brad is?
And all the women on the top row.
Brad is bald.
Put me
Uh,
next to like Kelly or Neil, somebody cool.
Hey,
Hey,
Don't put
Got new comics
me
on-
in this loser sandwich between.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go.
Hi, Doggy.
What's the dog's name? Oh no, dog. Dog.
It's after 9 p.m. Dog decides, screw it, I'm going to work blue.
That's what you get, George.
Chi-Town, get that thing a bidet.
And trying to get the taste out of his mouth of George.
There's people watching. Best lick myself.
Okay, we're
All
almost
this
there.
bidet talk inspired me.
We got 3 comments until the score.
Oh, perfect.
Hey,
Peter, you're on for less than 5 minutes and somebody's pleasuring themselves.
Brad, if you want the funny story about me,
Hey, how
we
you
got
doing?
3 more comments.
Anthony.
Oh, okay.
yes.
Anthony got comics today instead of Wednesday, 20% off. Oh my God, where am I? Where am I? Oh my God, I got a ton
Just let it go.
Whoa, eerie
Just fine.
foreshadowing. Zach was young and vivacious. Question.
We're half an hour into the Q&A. We don't even
walking
do
way.
it.
Nicole, Zach, Dusty had a Batman symbol shaved in his chest hair on a dare during a drinking game. Wow.
Also, when Zach was a wee young boy, he pretended he was allergic to English peas so he wouldn't have to eat them and crashed a golf cart into a cinder block wall.
Okay, now I've never crashed a golf cart, but I've done the peas thing.
Wow.
I've crashed a 4-wheeler into a
That's
pond
against-
before.
Yeah,
Number 1, that's against God will. Peas are against God will. Number 2, why are you getting Spider-Man branded on you like that and not Spider-Man?
listen,
He had Batman up.
it was
Spider-Man.
supposed to be a smiley face out of my chest hair.
How do you
And
go?
it ended up
How do you
looking-
go from Batman from a smelly face to Batman?
Well, because they were using like a trimmer that you use for your beard, and so instead of
How come when you said trimmer that you use for your beard, you were doing it like your back?
well, I
That
got
was the
back
motion
there.
you were doing. You were like, like for your beard. And I'm like, no, your beard's over here. What do you...
Well, George, they make those for your back now.
Yeah, they do.
Don't tell me. Tell Spidey Dude. He's like, well, they make them for your beard.
Well, yeah, but they have like the trimmers that have like the back scratchers, like the hands on the stick. They make something like that for your back hair.
Anthony is complimenting Chi-Town for having another letter published in Amazing Mary Jane.
I just think
We don't need to talk about that.
I just think that Peter bought Disney stock and they're just paying him back.
What?
Hey,
I wish.
tell the dog this is a PG-13 show, by the way.
Well, we've already
Hey,
dropped
we
one
all
out.
got to laugh about that.
Hey Pete, how's your Disney stock doing?
My Disney stock is fine.
Any good comics y'all
Yeah, you
reading
should have
right
your-
now?
I think you should have your Disney sock. And I was like, I don't even want to know what that is. What
Oh, not again. No. Get the dog off the screen. Oh my
what are you
God.
what, you paint him back over so the dog can lick his butthole at you?
Oh my God. DC Marvel fan guy, I tried to read Miles Morales The End today, and I couldn't get it through it because of
you
the
heretic.
art.
I warned you, Douglas.
God, that was so bad.
Do we want to tell
did not
DC
warn
Marvel
you.
fan guy about what I did last night? With
Oh, yes. Tell them what you were
Oh.
reading last night.
Kelly
for
went
sheer
to the dark side.
What'd you read last night, girl?
So I tried on a Gwen Stacy wig and I wasn't feeling it. And then I had to go back to when I first met Gwen Stacy in the comics and read Sins Past and decided to
Ugh.
give all of my Facebook friends
So
a
sorry.
like photo comment.
Hi, doggy.
This show is literally
By
going to
comments.
the dog.
It
Maybe it's
really
going
has. That's
Hey, I'm gonna
fine.
bring my dog up here real quick.
So
At least
wasn't it as
that-
bad
at
as
least-
you remember, Kelly?
I actually legitimately blocked out. Like I don't remember certain things because I haven't read it since I was like
It's a defense
13.
mechanism.
Yeah,
If you could just forget it, it means it didn't happen.
exactly.
John Byrne, Man of Steel. Never read that one, Austin.
That was good. John
Sonic
Byrne,
the
the Man of
Hedgehog
Steel was very good.
The
Benji got
chat
in
is wild. Corona, bat symbol, chest hairs, dogs, and that ever-ending chat. Yep, you guys
At
are blowing
least,
me
at
up.
least, I'll say this: at least Zach Dogs is over there like licking somebody in the face and not their own junk.
Truth.
I never
They were
expected.
trying to show proper hygiene
I never
during
expected
this pandemic.
I never expected the G rating to come from Zach.
Apparently, Brad is against having dogs on the podcast. No, Zach's been on
This
for
is my
years.
dog.
Ah,
What
yes,
is that? Is that
It's
a
a Roomba.
Zumba?
it's a
Yeah, it's a Roomba. Yeah.
That's so sad.
not a dog.
pet. That's not a pet, Neil. A Roomba is
Instead
not a
of-
pet. It's
Instead
a
of peeing on the floor, it cleans the floor.
it's a house cleaning automaton. It's not.
It's the closest thing I have.
Spider-Man says since pasties isn't even good toilet paper.
When at night does
No, it
the Roomba
can't
get up?
be.
Does the Roomba get up in bed with you? You
No,
know, like you
we don't
tell
need to know.
A Roomba
and you
doesn't-
tell the
yeah, a
Roomba
Roomba-
all your troubles, and the Roomba's like
see
it's
it.
okay because I'm furry and I love you.
I hit the end. I hit all the comments. Yay!
Okay, all right.
Hey.
Wow, that only took half an hour.
Yeah.
There we go.
So now what are we gonna do?
Oh my God, the dog is attacking. Look at it.
Neil, someone asked us questions.
Brad shared my screen so I can show you what I'm working
It's
on.
Reddit.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Oh my
Yay.
God.
You've been working on this for a while.
I've been working on this for about a week and a half. So this is every show
Jesus Christ.
that we've ever done, broken down by hundreds.
Wow.
I'm not quite done with this era yet, but I'm almost there.
Think of all that time just wasted.
I know, right?
Are you
You'll
talking
never get
about doing
that back.
600 podcasts or this spreadsheet?
Yeah. So
Yes.
so on the spreadsheet, like I put what happened, the type of episode, if it's Friday Night Fights, the reviews or a panel or Spider History, and then who all was on the show as co-hosts.
Oh my God.
And then on the interview section, I have all
Oh
the
my gosh.
interviews and each individual person that was on each interview episode.
Wow.
How
How many interviews have we done?
I haven't got the full number yet because I did like I separated out like Tom DeFalco and Ron Friends, and like we've had like this is what I've been starting on. So by the numbers, DeFalco's been on the show 8 times, Ron Friends on 7 times, Greg Wiseman on 5, Josh Keaton on 4, Dan Slott on 4, Danny Fingeroff twice, Roger Stern twice, Peter David twice. Stan Lee's only on there once, but
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
so we've had everybody from the Crawlspace Wives, and what do? They put up with them. We had guys like Eddie D'Angelini he was the writer artist of Collector's Strip.
Yeah.
And they did the Great Power. He was a contributor on the Great Power Stan Lee story documentary.
Eddie's a good dude.
So like, and I'm gonna use this to fix on the site. Whenever you click on podcasts and it pulls down the sub menu, I want to have all the interviews available to where you can click and scroll through all the interviews.
That'd be cool.
Eventually, I'll have all the Friday Night Fights. So I've just started on the Friday Night Fights.
Wow.
So I'm trying to put on who was on the Friday Night Fight, what issues were
George,
covered.
how many Friday Night Fights do you think we've done? It looks like his document says 20.
Brad.
29?
We've done more than you've
He
done.
literally
more than
just
30.
said he's just now starting to get.
No, I know. I'm asking what your guess is.
We've done way more than 26, Brad. We've done
50, 100.
I think we've done more than 50.
Wow.
Yeah, this is. I'm only up to 412, and I've got to go through 401 through 500, and then 501 through 600.
Click on the notes tab. I found that one interesting. Read a few notes. I think that's fun.
Yeah, hang on, it's back on the break.
Yeah, it's the very first tab.
So this is me just jotting down notes.
I think these are funny.
Like from May of 09 through November of 09, the intros were done by the panel. The modern review format was started with episode 73.
The intros were done by the panel. What does that mean?
So like you had me and Stella do intros one time. Bailey and Kevin did intros one time.
I see what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking
didn't introduce everybody. Okay.
Yeah, where you challenged us, and it seemed like every time we did it, you're like, it's not as easy as it seems, is it, guys? And we're like,
I forgot about that.
The first Friday night, like not Friday Night Fight recording, but the first time we ever recorded on a Friday night was 223. Stan welcomed Ava to the world in episode 109. Episode 22 was the first F-bomb, which was done by me. That's the same episode that we had the first time we had everybody on Skype. So before that, we had people on cell phones. I sounded like I was in a hole. It sounded much better.
That's right. We did it all through cell phones. That's right.
JR was the first.
JR was the JR was the first guest, and I had this
like episode 3 or 4 or something.
He was a guest on episode 3, and then episode 4 he became a full-time member of the panel.
That's right.
And he's actually been on more. The only person that's been on every single episode is Brad, because he's a narcissist. Just kidding.
Well, it's his.
It's his show. I know. But the one that like far and away more episodes than anybody else besides is JR.
I believe it.
I think it's going to be pretty close between me and George as to who has the third most appearances on shows. I am going to make a tab for when we do. I'm going to go back and listen to all the live callers and kind of go through and who was a live caller.
Jesus
wow.
Christ.
Wow, dude.
This is going to be a comprehensive one, and eventually. So I'm gonna.
Wow.
Is this your doctoral
I mean,
thesis?
it's pretty good.
Yes, show us your Google
Yes.
show us your Google password.
No, the other thing I'm going to do. Jr. uses a Word doc to document all the histories.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to convert that Word doc data into a Excel spreadsheet.
Wow.
So it'll be.
Thank you for doing that. That's really I don't have the patience to do that. I barely have patience to edit the episodes.
When you're generally unemployed and you got a giant pandemic going on, it's kind of like, what do you got? What do you got to do? What else you got to do?
This would take too much time away from me doing absolutely nothing.
So, I'm just going to say, we had an 8-hour drive there and back to El Paso this weekend. He intentionally allowed me to take Dramamine so that he could listen to the podcast the whole way there and the whole way back.
Trust me, you don't need Dramamine. We're boring enough. You can go right to sleep.
I agree,
Well,
Flo. Everything was
Hey.
bad in Miles Morales. Yeah.
I've been listening.
All I
I've
got to
been
say is,
listening. I enjoy you guys.
Also, the
Thank you.
other thing I want to point out here is how many episodes we've done per year. I
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
point
Show
out-
me that.
2014, we had 81 episodes.
Wow.
That's
That's the most of all the
I
years.
think
I
that's
think.
back when I was doing the satellites.
that's when you were doing satellites, and
Yeah.
that was when y'all started doing Friday Night Fights weekly.
Yeah, I'd rather swallow a bullet than.
Me too. Oh my God. I couldn't do that.
2015, you were almost a weekly show on average. We've been averaging around between 30 and 40 ever since 2008. I thought that was interesting. It's funny how we only did 5 because we started in August of 06. But
It's gone up and peaked and went down.
and it's funny because we didn't do any recordings in April and May of 2015 because I think Brad was just spent emotionally
From
Between-
editing and posting all the time.
editing and posting, and quite frankly, because of he who shall not be named, we're just going to refer to Slot as Voldemort now.
I feel like that gives him too much power.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
get
think
that.
of something else.
Yeah.
I get that, but so that's what that live callers tab is going to be. I'm going to have all the Spider Jeopardy stuff. I already have a lot of that on the site right now, but I'm going to put that in there. We had a lot of guest stars early on.
Yeah.
So that's like the guest stars. I haven't completely updated that yet because Brad had this. There was this time where Brad was like, "Oh, I need fill-in hosts." So George and Don and Josh were fill-in hosts.
I remember that was around Omit.
Yeah.
What's the fill-in
like
host? What
2011.
does that mean?
Yeah.
Well,
One moment in time.
Like if somebody was sick
somebody couldn't
or
make
somebody
it.
couldn't make it.
Oh,
Yeah,
fill-in panelist. I see.
Literally
fill-in
fill in. Yeah, we're filling in for someone else.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it.
and eventually Brad just stopped caring that and this was back when we were using Skype, so you could do 8-9 people on a show.
Right.
Now everything is 6 because of the format limitations.
All right. Okay.
Oh no! Oh
no!
What
Oh,
the-
hold
Oh
on.
no!
that's the
Oh,
other.
why is that? Why
That
is
is-
that
I don't see
necessary?
that.
Why are you grabbing your junk?
Why?
I was doing this.
I feel like alcohol was involved.
There was
It
a lot.
was. It
This was
was.
a new. Okay, this
Thank you, Nicole.
this was a New
Wow.
Year's Eve party.
Unbelievable.
I'm a
Gross.
screenshot that later. That's
Oh.
really good
Why don't
leverage.
you just ask Sarah to give it to you?
That
You
is
know
very
what?
good leverage.
Since we have Hornacek in the room,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I want to say Hornacek. How come you haven't done a spreadsheet for the funniest moments?
Oh, the quotes.
Oh.
He had a good one on the message board a couple weeks ago. I remember that. One of my students, Landon, what's up?
I'm
What
so
Spider-Man
sorry.
villain started the coronavirus? How about Carrion? How about that? Or Norman Osborn?
Jackal.
Hornacek says the Jackal. There you go.
Yeah.
Second the Jackal. Jackal is to blame for all things bad.
Yes.
We're going to need you to index spider history, Zach, please. Sarah, I can't post in the comments, but I have a picture for you, says Nicole.
Which we saw.
Unfortunately.
Oh, Padro, I'm not even going to get the name right. They saw DeFalco, Michelini, and Bagley in Mexico last week. It was cool to meet them. I've talked to all three of them. They're good dudes. I like them all. And they're some of my favorites.
Yes, I am going to index spider history, and some of this stuff I might put on the front page, but
that'd be awesome.
And I'm going to make sure the spider histories are all there too. I mean, having this is the first step, and then the second step is to make sure that the site is completely as user friendly as possible. We're going to try to get everything that was that was pre WordPress as much as we can on the actual site eventually, and so that way that
pre 2008, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, 2008 was when we switched to WordPress.
Sam Kirby was actually a guest on one of those early podcasts. He has one of the largest Spider-Man collections of all time.
Sam Kirby was a guest on episode 10. See, now I can sit there, Brad, and you can sit there and reference something that happened.
Oh, you can say what,
and I can tell you what. I can be the little dialogue box in the bottom.
Here, we'll go round robin on this one, Daniel. What era of Spider-Man did each of you start reading? And all of the Spider comics you've read, which are your favorite eras? I started reading in the late 70s. My favorite era is the 80s. Kelly.
I was reading quarter bin comics, so late 80s, early 90s, and I super got into it by the late 90s because Spider-Girl.
Yep.
And Spider-Girl, and
Yep. Mayday.
It's just very casual.
You're subtle like a 2x4.
Just very just a very very casual fan thing. I've not been called out multiple times this week.
Yeah.
First of all, okay.
Neil,
need to go away.
Even Ron Friends attacked Javi. I thought that was
fantastic.
That was
I love that.
Neil, era you started. You're in your favorite.
So I started like on the cusp of One More Day. Oh God.
I'm sorry.
You poor.
And you're still here?
Yeah, it's a miracle. So dumb question. Is this like the favorite era since I started reading, or it can be a favorite era of any time?
The question's right there on the screen.
Pick an era.
Just answer the damn question.
Okay, well, I've read it.
Settle down. Don't hit Mac tonight and his nuggets. Go ahead.
I'm going to kill him on Monday.
Man, I'm going to punch in the dollar in you.
That threat is tangible because he's the closest one out of any of us.
Right. And I'm his dungeon master. I routinely try to kill him every week.
But my favorite era so far since I started reading has been the Spencer era. Because that's
a good time for you then.
Well, I'm counting since
Have you read the 80s
era? I have, but I'm operating on the assumption that I'm talking about like since I've started reading like.
Oh, okay.
Stuff doesn't count from before I.
Yeah. Oh. Peter, what's your favorite era? When did you start?
Favorite era has been I'll start where I start. I started early '80s with Spectacular, then went to Amazing, then Web Up, and then I liked the Spencer run. I also liked the JMS run.
Yeah.
I started really collecting after Revelations because I went through that Clone Saga and just didn't like it, and dropped it, and then came back, and then One More Day happened, dropped it, and then picked up a few issues here and there.
George,
I started reading in the early 70s.
You're old.
Thank you.
God, you're old.
And I didn't really start collecting though until the 80s. My favorite era would be the Roger Stern period, followed by Tom DeFalco.
Yep.
With a close second being Stan Lee and John Romita, the Stan Lee and John Romita days.
Yep.
Yeah. And Nick Spencer's doing very well.
I agree. Zach?
So I started in the 90s. Surprise! Shocker! During the Clone Saga. My first issue was Spec 223.
Was that in the issue when he became a cake, or was that after?
No,
that come after?
That was actually the issue that had like the Scarlet Spider logo on it, and like you had Buscema's art behind it. And
you had to pull it up. I remember
that. They did that for that, and that was the month of ASM 400, and then the adjective list issue was the same way, where you had Peter Parker and the Jail Cell by John Romita Jr. But my favorite era, I love the Clone Saga, but But there's my close second is the era preceding the Clone Saga before the reboot. That period of time where you had DeMatteis on Spectacular, you had DeFalco on Amazing, you had Todd DeZago on Sensational, and Spectacular was DeMatteis, but and Howard Mackey was doing Adjectiveless with Ramita Jr.
Hey Zach, tilt your camera down. You're in the bottom third of your screen. There you go.
And so, like,
there you
go. For me, that era where they brought Peter back and Mary, and they were back in college, and Mary Jane was, and was with Peter, and they were. Let's see Zach's password. Yeah, well, I know what Zach's doing during quarantine. Exactly.
Stay focused.
Focused. I'm trying to get through the comments as you talk.
So that particular period of time, I just hold and really, I think it's a criminally underrated. That was the time where Norman took over the Bugle, and Norman was just a magnificent bastard. Yeah. And they justify, to me, the return of Norman Osborn with that era. It's a really fun time, and it's one of the few parts that haven't been collected. I mean, they collected the entire reboot, for God's sake, and that was just god awful.
Heroing wants to know our favorite Spider-Man retcons in Spider-Man history. Mary Jane knowing Peter is Spider-Man. Parallel Lives is my favorite.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Same with Brad.
Yep.
Same with Brad.
Yeah. The one where they said that the clone was actually just a clone and thereby not really anything.
I mean,
that's just a clone.
Spider-Man 75, is that what it is?
Peter Parker Spider-Man 75.
Yeah. So Zach drugged
and then he got killed.
Shank.
Just like Poochie D, he just floated off panel and was like, I have to return to my planet now. And then it said Poochie died on the way home.
Austin uses this podcast to fall asleep in a good way.
Aww. Wake up!
I love that our dulcet tones can put you to sleep. I'm surprised all my Jonah rants have
Adam used to listen to the Crawlspace when he went to sleep, but he changed it to Paranormal Podcast. That would not put me to sleep.
Ghost Hunters?
That would put me to sleep.
Dude, they were in my home. They were in this where I live. They came to like one of the hospitals that used to be here, and that was some creepy stuff.
I listen to a lot of paranormal podcasts.
Sure, that's funny about Bailey. Bailey does have a great voice. I like Bailey's voice.
Yeah, Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey's voice. I used to listen to that when I was trying to go to sleep, and it's like those Jeff Bridges sleep tapes. It's like that. It's like because just a lot of them are just Bailey talking, and you're like, oh, it just.
Spaghetti.
Like
the other Spider-Man podcasts do not have something like this.
No, it's not ASMR. It's like Bailey sucking on lollipops and like different parts of a microphone.
Well, there've been other that's the other thing. Like I remember episode 8. And until I was doing this, I had forgotten the Amazing Spider Cast had interviewed Brad, and then Brad we put that episode.
I remember the Amazing Spider Cast.
Yeah, so there's 3 interview shows that are interview shows. One of them being 600, where it's the cosplayers, and then you have Brad being interviewed himself, and then him interviewing his wife.
I had one more where I interviewed giant spider collectors like Sam Kirby. I remember that episode.
But I don't like that. That was one of those that since we were all on.
Oh, you guys were? I forget.
Yeah, we were okay. The Roger Stern interview was the first one you did by yourself. Before that, we had most of the panel was either me.
Yeah.
And back then, most of the panel was me, JR, and Kevin, and that was it.
Yeah.
But from the Roger Stern interview on,
it's like the Muppet movie. I gathered some other friends along for the ride to Hollywood.
Well,
isn't that a good and nice analogy? I don't know.
I'm just going to start answering the questions to me in the chat. It's easy.
DC Marvel. Hey, Brad, are you ever going to have Nick Spencer on the podcast? Oh, Lord.
I've tried.
That's been Nick Spencer's been like Nessie.
He is becoming the Steve Ditko. It's hard to get him on the line.
Mm.
What, Kelly?
It was a joke. It's bad.
I didn't even hear what you said. I'm sorry.
I was just because y'all said he was Nessie, so I was asking if he had tree pity.
I understood that reference.
Fake laugh.
There you go.
Oh, Anthony likes your bat chest hair. Ooh.
Ugh.
George, what are your thoughts on the Joker movie? He gave him a couple episodes ago. He liked it a lot, I thought.
No. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie, but I I don't look at it as a Joker film.
Yeah.
And I don't look at it as a superhero film. I just look at it as same way I look at Taxi Driver. It's an interesting movie, but it's not a Joker movie. It has F all to do with the Joker at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It really does.
I'll get around to it when Brad gets to it 30 minutes later. I'm trying, brother. We're popular. I think he said Adam counted 38 Fight Clubs. I don't know if that's, well, he could be right. I don't know.
Well, I think we've done way more than that.
Let's see. Venkman, what's up, sir?
Yay.
Didn't show up in your subscriptions. Yep, I looked at it when you said that. I looked on YouTube. I saw it.
That's weird.
Brad's gonna need a spreadsheet for all these comments.
Dude, if I was to do that, no.
Oh my
this
God.
is exhausting enough.
I'm not complaining about the comments. I love that you guys want to talk to us. I think that's awesome.
This
Very
is great.
cool. Sam Kirby, what's up, man? George is banging his shoe on the table saying, just answer the question.
That's in reference to Neil from like 15 minutes ago.
You can't handle the truth, Berriman. What was your first Spider-Man storyline arc? Bart Hamilton.
For me, that was
amazing.
I can't even remember.
Leading the Civil War.
Yep.
Spectacular Spider-Man. What was the one with Demo Goblin and Kyrian?
Oh god, I think that was Spec.
That was Spec.
Here, talk amongst
Max
yourselves. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Nope. You just
All right,
went off.
He's gone.
He just noped out of here.
Now, what is your favorite moment?
Boys.
All right, so let's go through these.
Yeah.
Where's Brett at? Damn it.
He just went away. Did you not just hear him say, "I'm going away"? Talk amongst yourselves.
Is Zach's spreadsheet going to say how many times?
Talk amongst
yourselves. Is Zach's spreadsheet going to say how many times each episode someone has insulted Zach? If I did that, look, one of
you die about the whole
that.
boys.
That would
be
Hold on.
So can I come back and just say that like Ron Friends needs to be in one of these episodes since DeFalco has 8 and then Ron is 7.
Oh my God!
Like they need to be equal. I just
okay. The only reason, and here's the reason why they're not equal, Kelly, is because.
Let's quantify that. Not equal in terms of Crawlspace appearances.
Yes.
Okay.
Jesus,
So Brad brought in Roger Stern and Tom DeFalco to talk about Steve Ditko, and did a remembrance episode of Steve Ditko. So that's why they're separate.
No, I mean, I think I've listened to all of their appearances on the Crawlspace, but I'm just saying in general.
Well, look, Ron's a great guy, so any more Ron Friends is always a good thing in my book. I agree with you.
Enigma asks, "What's the point of the new Gwen Stacy comic? They're milking a cow for all it's worth. There is no point to it."
Well, I will say, like, I enjoy little bits of it in terms of just saying, "Hey, this happened. Let's expand on this," because a lot of newer readers don't really know Gwen Stacy. They know Spider-Gwen.
Okay. We don't need to know about her.
Well, no. It's like people forget. It's like she came in with Harry.
Okay.
She came in with Harry. Like they were friends prior to that, and so like that really kind of gets thrown under the wayside. And
Sarah, you're great.
Since past, yes.
So,
see, we match.
The problem with the Gwen Stacy mini is that it's got like Kelly said, it's got really good like small little trinkets of moments, but its connecting parts are all over the place in terms of quality.
Yeah.
Like it's neat to see George Stacy working with John DeWolf and retroactively Yuri Watanabe.
Gene DeWolf, not John DeWolf.
Sorry.
Gene.
Oh, stop. Okay, honestly, basically, this is a meme that says, honestly, I didn't expect to give this much up for Lent.
I mean, same.
Okay.
All right.
Heroine asks,
Too much.
"Who are the guys' favorite characters from Spidey's supporting cast?" Mary Jane, hands down. Kelly, you're next.
What universe are we going in?
I love how Chi-Town's just taking over now.
Oh yeah,
you gotta answer
I
the question.
appreciate it. Thanks.
Someone needs
Thanks
to.
for being the dad in this group.
So we can tell Brad when he comes back and say, "Yes, we're all caught up on the questions. We can do them real time now."
What universe?
Doesn't matter.
I assume 616 just because that's the default.
If we're doing 616, then yeah, Mary Jane all the way.
Neil?
Oh God! Someone go before me. I need to think
Jonah.
about this.
George.
Look,
Flower Man. Flower Man. Flower Man.
Okay, yes.
Boomerang.
You're talking supporting characters, so for me, supporting characters is long term, so that would be Jonah. I love a well-written Jonah Jameson, and I love Mary Jane. Don't misunderstand, but I love a good, well-written Jonah Jameson.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a crotchety.
Eric says someone says MCU Ned to piss off George.
No.
Like George just no.
I'm not the only person you're going to piss off with that, by the way.
Yeah.
No.
You should see my friends. You should see my friends in a different Discord server. They
You know what I do love
bananas
though.
one.
You know what I do love.
Me?
Yeah.
Or just, is it just the royal you?
I like you better than Zach.
Oh, that's good. That's a plus. That's a plus.
Is there like
I
ability?
still like him better than you.
Is there a hierarchy?
I have fed you when you were famished.
Now I forgot what I was going to say. I had an important point to make, and then we got segued.
You love something, dude. What do you love? What do you love, George? What do you said you love? You love something.
I can't remember now. There was a cool, poignant
I know you love Burt Reynolds, the Bandit. I know you love that.
It wasn't Burt Reynolds. We weren't talking about Burt Reynolds. I'm trying to remember
what stuff you love.
Supporting characters.
Did you like Harrison Ford in Patriot Games?
Get off my plane. Oh, that was Air Force One.
Fine, I'll do the movie.
That's random.
Hornacek says George loves bacon.
Yes, always,
yes.
forever. If I was to count the amount of insults per episode directed at me, then I would have to also count the amount of bacon references that were with George.
Those go like hand in hand, don't they?
Yeah. Well, no, not always. He doesn't mention bacon while he's insulting me.
I don't know what happened to Brad. I'm starting to think like the purge has happened in
Attention, the purge has begun. All crimes are now legal for the next 24 hours.
All right, so Adam says what happened to Brad. So Kelly, what do you think happened to Brad?
He's really enjoying his bidet.
Okay, bidet. All right, got it. Neil, what do you think happened to Brad? And make it as entertaining as possible.
Okay, so what I think happened was he heard an air raid siren outside of his house, grabbed his kitchen knife and ran outside and started shaking as many people as he could.
There's the purge for you.
The purge has begun.
Okay.
Zach, what do you think happened to Brad?
I think legitimately his wife called and he had to take a phone call.
Oh, you're not fun.
Yeah,
I know. I'm no fun. I'm
saving the best for last. I'm saving George. Not infected yet, Berryman. To tell me what happened to Brad.
I don't know. I just texted him to try to find out. I literally just texted him and I said, "Are you okay?"
Oh, this one interests me. Anthony asked, "Are there any new Kindred theories?" I think we had a few on between me and Mark. We brainstormed for a bit and you thought about it, but I don't think we came with anything new.
I think we're gonna do. Brad talked about doing a follow-up to Who is Sent Demon. So
have we even talked about because I read Sense Pass in the middle of the night last night.
You poor unfortunate.
Is that what? but the Osborne twins are not retconned. So could it be Sarah Stacy?
No. No.
I remember the theory.
I want them to die. So like they need to be in a storyline to die.
No. They should just be forgotten. Like a fart that somebody put out at a Chinese buffet.
It's another Poochie situation.
There you are.
Hey.
So what happened?
So we have a young puppy. She's about a year. And our next
You still have your beagle?
No, he passed away.
I'm sorry.
Bogey the beagle passed away.
He was a nice dog. I liked him.
He was 14.
Yeah.
Oldest beagle I ever had. So we have a new dog named Oreo. And next door, our neighbors love to bring random dogs over next door. So she likes to fence fight. So she goes up and down and up and down. So I could hear it out my
meltdown.
Wow. I hear it through my window. I'm like, the dog's losing her ever-loving mind. So I got to go get her. So I get on some shoes. I go outside. She won't come to me. I got the flashlight in one hand. I got a leash in the other. I'm chasing the dog outside. I eventually get her.
Neil, you were so close to what Brad was doing.
What did Neil say I was doing?
There was a question.
Okay. I thought it was a purge night.
There was a question, and we were trying to figure out what Brad was doing because we're trying to answer all these questions on the chat.
I said Missouri was doing the purge. And then
I had to go defend my land.
Yeah.
I thought your wife called.
So Neil said you were outside in your sandals, in a robe, with a knife and a flashlight.
Change into a robe.
Chasing everybody.
Dog's loose. I better go put on my robe, even though I've got a t-shirt on.
No, I didn't do a wardrobe change. I just put the dog in the garage.
I like the sound effects. This is the episode where Brad turned into Michael Winslow from Police Academy.
No.
Okay. Oh my God! Look how many comments arrived when I was gone. Oh Jesus!
Oh God!
All right,
we got through all the comments. We got through all the comments, by the way.
Here, I'll put them on the screen.
I have someone on 4chan actually had a really weird kindred theory that's really out there, but I think it deserves like some recognition.
No, it's from 4chan, bro. Oh, come on.
Oh God!
It's Randy.
Don't
Is Zach's spreadsheet going to tell me the episode someone insulted Zach? We don't.
I remember what I was going to say earlier when I said I was going to think about something, and then I got segued by jackassery. I remember this is when you were gone, Brad.
My bad.
I like it that when Homecoming came out, I was the one that raised the alarm bell on then and said, "No, this sucks," and pointed out the 48 different reasons why it sucked, and then. And backed up by Kevin Feige, as we later found out in emails, by the way.
I remember that.
Oh, no, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Pause. No, that was Amazing Spider-Man.
That was the Sony hack.
Yeah.
That
was Sony.
Yeah. Backed up by science in this case.
Yes.
And then it only took one other movie before everybody was like, George was right.
What was it, Infinity War? Or?
What?
Homecoming.
Homecoming.
No, okay. I thought you said it took one more movie for everyone to say.
I was talking about how poor Homecoming was because of the way it represented Peter, and you guys were like, "No, this movie is great. We love it." Except Brad was like, "I love this." Except let me tell you the 14,000 things I hate.
It's true. It's true.
And then the other movie comes around, which I don't even bother seeing because I'm like, I'm out, dog. I'm off this train. And then you guys are like, George was right. We need T-shirts that basically says George was right.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're
I have a
circumstanced
good anecdote about them filming Homecoming here. There, the scene where he's like running through that neighborhood. There was one guy who refused to take his Christmas stuff down, and it was like it wasn't any time in the holidays. He put it up, demanded more money, and refused to take it down during filming.
Oh, that's
to
funny.
try and Shanghai the production.
Okay. Now,
for as much money as he possibly could.
In defense, number one, it's his land. He can do whatever he wants to do on his land, on his property.
Yeah.
The movie people can ask, but I mean, at the same time, why don't they just digitally remove it? That's a thing that they can actually do.
that guy's a champ.
I mean, it was parts of it. I think ultimately they wound up just cutting his entire part, but it was just funny because it was like they kept having to ask him, and he was like, "No, more money."
I can see that. I wouldn't give them if they were like Mr. Brayman.
George would have like a flag and like
I would
don't tread on me flag and be like
I would have signage in my yard saying he's not Iron Man Jr.
Iron Man Jr. I knew you were going to say that.
There you go.
Like that.
Real quick, Austin says, "What's everyone's white whale in terms of spider collecting?"
That's like a 30-minute old question.
Yeah.
Did we go through it?
No.
Okay. So I've been doing some spring cleaning since I've been off. If you look over my shoulder, George, you're going to hate this because I'm doing props.
That means Brad's cooking meth, by the way.
If you look over my shoulder, I have put up. Wait a minute. Hold on. How do I get myself back with you all? There you are. Okay.
Brad confused himself with that.
It's a dimension.
He threw himself for a loop.
Anyway, I put random spider stuff up over here over my shoulder so you guys can see some stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in the Corona times, this is very valuable.
This is depressing. Okay. Brad went on like a 9-year quest. You have to understand, those that weren't around for when this was a thing. So Brad sees this on the internet, puts it on the Weird Horrible Collectibles.
Yeah, it's like the first one.
It was like the very first one he ever had. And the second one was like the Aunt May action figure that exists.
I want that so bad.
So give me a second. I can get it in a minute.
All right,
So Brad it puts eBay alerts up for when this toilet paper comes onto the eBay.
You bet your sweet ass.
I understand this.
And finally gets this thing.
Yeah.
It's like
$20.
$20.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 3 Christmases all rolled up into one for
Literally.
them.
Okay,
All rolled up, literally.
let's take a look. Let's go inside the box.
All right, Brad, I have to ask. Okay,
Yo.
let's say
Times are tough.
Times are tough. The end times are still
Oh, God.
upon us. You know,
Is it
Oh,
just-
boy.
Oh,
they don't have any
Oh
at the
my
Walmart,
God.
and your family is without bathroom tissue. Brad, do you bite the bullet and give them Hulk?
No, because we bought a bidet. Ha!
ah,
A nice pick for your butt, as you said.
no water pick, not an ice pick.
Oh, a water pick, not an ice
Put an
pick.
ice pick
We
in their
have
butt.
gotten there.
Death, Douglas.
Jesus Christ, that got dark. What are you, Russian?
Hey,
Are you
Brad.
like the Russian mob? Put ice pick in bum. Yes. You bum
Brad,
with the ice pick.
I have secret of
We're going to kill you with your ice pick.
I'm going to do this because I've been
Ice pick.
Brad, real quick, before we go on, I just want to say, you are the reason I drink. Up until February, I had not taken a single drink.
Oh my god. So,
But now I drink a bottle of
He was
hard.
off the wagon, Brad, and now
go ahead, kid. All right. George, you probably had this in the 70s.
drink up,
Probably had
Johnny.
this in the 70s. The color forms.
I had Spider-Man color forms, but not Hulk because in the 70s I thought Hulk sucked. No, I'm
Oh.
kidding.
You're about to go, son.
Civil War.
Did you see the look on Brad's face, dude?
Okay. So
He paused and looked at
this
you, dude.
this probably sealed my love of the two characters because look, you have Spider-Man and Hulk in color form. You can stick them on the city and look at that. Isn't that cool?
We see him, Zach.
No,
see
Brad,
him.
because of you, I bought this one.
Oh, I love that one. Isn't that good?
That's the new one. Yes.
Anyway, that's the web pitted one. Other toys, and Kelly and I were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
I have this. I found this. I had forgotten I had this, and she has the Green Goblin. I should have gotten the Green Goblin. They're cute.
Isn't that superhero squad?
yeah. I mean, they were like
No,
a dollar
Spider-Man
at Walmart.
Adventures. It says
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's superhero squad
Yeah.
stuff.
they are. Yeah.
here is something George will not like: Ultimate Spider-Man bust.
Yeah,
I got that.
That's a waste of
You got
goddamn
that
money.
You remember?
Okay, but George, that's only Spider-Man. So you in your mind's eye, you can sit there and say that's not Ultimate Spider-Man. It's just
That's
Spider-Man.
not, wait a minute. Hang on, Brad. Pull it up again real quick. I want to see.
Yes, let's see the
Hang
fail one.
on, real quick. That's not Ultimate. I don't think. Is there a red spot on the back? Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it's ultimate.
That's
It's Ultimate.
Yeah,
I remember it was based on Mark Bagley's art.
Yep.
The
It's Ultimate.
marketing was it
The spider
like,
on
I
the
can
back
go
is a dead
pull-
giveaway.
Okay, because I remember the Ultimate. I think it was like they didn't have like the red space in between the
That's
blue.
the cartoon, bro. That's not the. That's
2002
Oh.
Diamond Select, made
God.
in China. Oh,
God.
made in
Oh,
China.
yeah,
Ah,
made in China.
the coronavirus.
I know.
Well,
What else? This is a weird little Spider-Man I found. I'd forgotten I had. Isn't he funky looking?
He is funky looking.
he is
Yeah.
funky.
They effed up
It's
the
like, it's like one of those
Wow.
chibi things from the cartoon back when we were having.
See, all of my white whales don't exist.
This one's kind of
Oh.
cute. I found this one. Look at
All
the.
right. I'm gonna go look at the comments because Brad's too busy,
playing with
I
toys.
thought- I thought this was cute.
Welcome to the Q&A where we don't answer questions.
This was the Mighty Mug. Maybe I showed you. It hit his head.
You've shown us.
You showed us the mighty mug.
We've seen that before.
Okay,
All right,
Brad.
let's get back to the questions.
Let's
Back to the
let's
actual-
do the official.
That was a
Q&A.
question. Oh my God! Look at all these comments.
Oh no.
Okay,
Brad.
do you
God, I
want
heard a
to
oh
bring
no.
somebody in?
That was me.
We're gonna have to
saw-
take somebody
I
out
saw-
to bring somebody.
I
in.
I was just gonna start bringing out my stuff.
Oh, go ahead, Kelly. I want to see some stuff. What you
Oh.
got? Well, there's a Spider Girl bust. Is that the black and the red? I mean, the black and the black and the red.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Whatever.
That's a Bowen bust, if I remember correctly.
I have
Yeah.
most of the Bowen bust. From
I have
that
never
run.
taken these out of the plastic.
Oh, that's cool.
Kelly, send me a link.
To these,
Yes.
They're on
I
eBay,
will
probably.
see if
They're
there's
on-
some
they're on
eBay.
eBay. They're
They're
long.
hard. They're kind of
Yeah,
hard
they don't
to
make
find
those
now.
anymore. Yeah.
I
need
What
to
was
sell
it?
all mine.
This was 2 out of 700,
Oh my
There's
god.
only 700 of them. Wow.
I need to
and
clean
this
up
is number
the yellow
2.
on mine.
George, you have a lot
I'm
of
a nerd.
busts, don't you?
I have a ton of those Bowen busts, and I have the Bowen.
They're not that expensive on eBay.
I have most of the Bowen busts. There's some of them that are like the Fix-It Hulk that I have.
Oh, Mr. Fix-It there.
I was just saying this.
And then I have
Spider-Girl stuff's not that bad.
I have 4 of the full-size. I have all the Fantastic Four full-size statues. I have the Spider-Man Romita Senior full-size statue where he's like standing.
Here, give me a second. I got something.
I've got the Doctor Doom full-size statue, and a shit ton of busts. All right, let's answer questions while Brad's not here. It's the only time we'll get it done. All right, take over, Peter. Be the adult.
Oh, yes, sir.
Should we just skip to like the begin? Should we just give like to the last question and then go on from there?
Yeah, we'll just pretend we answered.
Yeah, look at the question marks. Brad, how do you learn how to drink? Well, he's not here right now. Neil, you learn from watching. No, that doesn't work. There is no question.
It's a question.
Guys, start asking questions in the chat.
All right,
Go.
Ask us about Kurt.
YouTube, Facebook. If you're watching right now, we're going to officially from this point ask the questions, and we're going to we apologize for not responding to some of the other comments because Brad's too busy going to play with his dogs.
Old man brain.
Okay, never mind. I'm a liar about these mini busts because they're like at $100 now.
Oh yeah, no, the Bowen busts are very expensive.
I got this for $20 at a convention. Like,
yeah. If you were to
5
sell
years
that,
ago?
if you were to sell that now, you'd probably be able to sell it for more.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sell them.
I'm going to sell mine. I would love to, but I have to rebox them up and clean them up.
I looked on Amazon. They're $74.99 on Amazon right now.
Oh,
okay. Toby Z asks, which D-list villain has the potential to be cool, but no one ever bothered to make him great? I'd say Spot.
I agree on that. I was trying to find the Spider-Girl bust that I have. That's an Alex Ross one. I couldn't find it. I've got it though.
Yeah, like that Mr. Fix-It thing that I mentioned earlier. That's $130 now on eBay.
Any upcoming statues or collectibles you guys are excited for?
Hey Brad, one sec. Sorry about that. If you're gonna bring people in, I'm gonna step out for a second,
Brad?
and I'll be right back. All right.
Oh, you've got the Earth. I've got the regular Mayday, not the Earth X one. Okay, Shaitan, I'll let you out if you want. Oh, I've got the one on the right, Kelly.
So
no, my right. That one. I've got that.
I've got one that doesn't have the box, or there's one that doesn't have the box at my comic shop. I'm buying that next time I get money.
How much is it?
It's only $30.
I'll PayPal you that.
Whoa, sold.
Just 30.
Wow,
That's
if we're doing sugar mama stuff, I could use a box of Marlboros.
It's Spider-Girl, and plus
they're Spider-Girl cigarettes.
Okay, Joe.
No, I could PayPal if you need help on it. That's not a problem because
Kelly, it's justified because I'm learning and I need it for learning.
I'm about to cry. Like, thank you.
Yeah, no, I'll do that.
What do you prefer? Deadly foes, Spidey, lethal foes, or superior foes? Superior foes.
Superior foes.
Superior foes.
Somebody helped me buy that one, so
K-Day with the flex will love it.
It's not a flex. It's actually someone helped me buy. I had just literally lost my job when I found this at a con, and someone bought this for me. So
she's paying it forward.
Yes.
Real quick, Brad, you mind going back to the Anthony question?
Okay. Do you think JJJ will magically forget Peter as Spider-Man down the line? I like what Spencer's doing. It's funny by Miss the LJ. I hope he does. I don't like it.
What you don't? I love it.
I love it.
I mean, I like it.
Brad,
we're going forward with characters. Let's not go back.
Don't be a contrarian, old man.
And Neil's gone.
Oh, no.
Sorry, you're down the bottom row now.
Well, hey, I'm with a cool dude. So
right.
All right. So Brad, if you want to do the whole bringing people on,
yes, sir. Let's do that.
If you're on our Discord, go to our Discord.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Give them the URL, or how do they do it?
The URL, you can go on the front page of the Crawlspace, click Crawlspace Discord, and you can go there.
And we'll take a live callers.
And PM me on the Discord if you want to be a part of the show. for a minute and ask some questions for the panelists. We're doing this as a beta test for the eventual live color program.
Another thing, if you would like to message the Crawlspace Facebook page, you can do it that way. I think more people have Facebook than they do Discord. So,
so Facebook and or Discord. That was the.
You should not know the identity.
Brad, have you read the latest issues with the podcast?
I really like him knowing, just because it creates an entirely new dynamic that we haven't seen.
It's fresh,
and there's bits and pieces. There are bits and pieces from like both dynamics. Like you got Jonah, who loves Peter like in a weird, harsh but endearing sort of way, right? And then you've got Jonah, who is trying. I don't want to say like completely redeem himself, but he's like trying, and I think that's sort of endearing to Jonah because it shows him trying to make amends for his past misdeeds. It's a fresh and new experience, and I think that it's good on Spencer. That Spencer hasn't undone it yet, and I'm proud of him for doing that, because it would have just been easy for him to go, "Oh, I hate Spider-Man again," but sticking with it and developing it has made him very.
It develops.
It's engaging
in a way that it develops the character in a way that we haven't really seen before, and so it's actually fun.
I may have shown this, I may have not. I have a collection of news reporter action figures. Here is Kermit the Frog as a reporter.
Oh, it's me.
I have J. Jonah Jameson. I have the. Let me put his glasses on. The Muppet Newsman.
Come on, where's your to go?
With a news set. I have Kent Brockman from The Simpsons.
So
and that's about it.
So I think
Peter Porker.
Yes, Peter Porker. All right, Douglas.
You got one. Do we have one in
the other
Facebook?
pop?
Oh
my God! It's just show and tell again.
I'm over there. Okay. If you want to join the show, go to the comments of the Facebook page.
Ask us questions.
Search for Spider-Man Crawlspace. You need to have a
This is Reddit.
And a microphone, and you can be on with us. We've got a spot open if you'd like to join us. I'm going to keep the inbox open of the Crawlspace Facebook page.
I'm going to
send you the link.
Brad doesn't keep his box open for just anybody.
Only Mrs. Crawlspace if she's still
Stop.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Wow.
Who owns Amigo Spider-Man? I do. He's up.
Again, this is the reason I drink.
There he is. Favorite game of the Activision era?
Shattered
Spider-Man
Dimensions.
games.
Only one I owned was Arcade's Revenge.
So Spider-Man 2, I think, is probably the best. I played Spider-Man 3 recently.
Wait, did Activision publish that one?
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't think so. Or was it Capcom?
I think it was either Capcom
I think it was Capcom.
No, I'm talking about the movie. The movie.
Oh,
we're talking about Kelly's thing.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Activision. I was like, I'm not sure. The only one that I really owned was Arcade's Revenge and Maximum Carnage, and I don't think that was.
Don't forget the Atari 2600 Activision game, designed by a woman who I interviewed. Her name's Laura. Yep.
Okay, so let's see. I'm googling them. Oh, Activision, I think, developed like a ton of them.
Yeah, they did every one from the Spider-Man 64 on, all the way through.
No, they've been publishing since Spider-Man 2: The Sinister Six.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo had a, or not Super Nintendo, but just the first Nintendo that came out.
Yep.
Had an X-Men game. It was the first X-Men video game ever.
It was awful.
Yeah.
And it was awful. It was all top down. And it was confusing. I was like, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing with this.
Oh no, I don't say anything about the Super Nintendo games being good. That was just what I remember playing.
So, George, I remember that X-Men game, and I had just gotten an 8-bit Nintendo.
And it was awful.
And I'm like, I need Mario. I need Mario 3, and I need the X-Men game because I'm X-Men. And so I bought it, and I couldn't understand how to play it. I didn't know who those little sprites were running around the screen. And that's back when you can return video games, and I returned it at Walmart.
You know what's bad about that is that they had a Punisher game that was great.
Oh, I love that one. That was great.
The Punisher game, it was like you understood. You felt like the Punisher. It was like, I'm the Punisher, and I'm mowing dudes down. This is.
Do you remember the Silver Surfer Nintendo game? I played that one. That was great. It was hard.
Oh my God.
I came hard.
I had my friend Chris was my roommate at the time at college. He had been a friend of mine since we were kids, and we wound up going to college together and becoming roommates. And I went back home for a weekend, and I came back. I left him on a Friday, and he was playing because I had that up at college. You know, he was playing Silver Surfer. You know, in front of we had our TV set up on top of the refrigerator, right inside our little dorm room. Yeah. And I came back, and he hadn't moved. He was in the same spot on Sunday night, and he was still playing it. And I was like, "Dude, how's your weekend?" He goes, "I've slept maybe once. I haven't moved out of the spot. I have to beat Mephisto." And
oh yeah, Mephisto was a big boss.
Mephisto was one of them, yeah.
And that's back. I don't think they saved. You couldn't save the game. You just had to keep playing it through.
Yeah, you couldn't save it. It wasn't a save game thing. It was It was a scrolling.
Yep. Spider-Man 2000 for the PS1 was a good game.
Oh yeah, is that the one? Is that the one with Carnage?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that one was a nightmare. Yeah. So I got a question. Like it's a much more specific one. Out of the Beanox games, which was your favorite?
The Shattered Dimension one.
I think I actually liked Edge of Time a little bit better, mainly because of the storytelling I thought was a little stronger.
I think the voice work and like the technical stuff in Edge of Time was better, but I think from a gameplay and
I didn't like it because you were stuck in a room the whole game.
Well, and it was very close. That was again, the gameplay was the problem. I liked the story. That was also the one time I ever got to be close to Stan was because of that panel. And I remember also remarking about how fat Val Kilmer got because he was the protagonist in the game. And he showed up to the con. I was like, holy crap, that man's like Iceman's like twice as fat as he used to be. So
do we have anyone that would like on the show? I don't have anybody in the inbox on Facebook. Zach, do you have anybody on Discord?
Nobody's messaged me on Discord yet. I got Discord open on the other
message Zach on Discord, message the Crawlspace on Facebook, and I will let you in. I'll send you a link. You can be on the show.
I made a Facebook story.
Oh, you did?
See, yeah. Well, it's like I posted it everywhere already. So
cool.
Do we want to make memes? Do we want to make memes tonight? Because I can make some memes.
Oh my gosh!
We're gonna get can of beans again.
Can of beans, loved it.
Let's stay focused on answering questions since that's what we told people we were going to do.
I would love to, but
what's your beef with the Hulk 70s? Oh, to see my reaction. Yeah.
Who posted that, Douglas? Gee, I wonder.
Favorite voice Spider-Man actors? I like Josh Keaton.
Love Josh.
Yeah, Josh Yuri Lowenthal, I think, is good from the PS4 game.
I always have a soft spot for Christopher Daniel Barnes, though.
Christopher Daniel Barnes.
Dan Gilvizian from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, I like a lot.
I think for you and me, Brad, probably more than anybody, when we hear Spider-Man, that's who we hear.
Who, Dan?
Christopher Daniel Barnes?
No, we hear Dan Gilvizian.
Yeah, I agree.
I hear Christopher Daniel Barnes.
Yeah.
I actually
hear Keaton.
No, Keaton's good.
Someone tricked out a VW bug with the Spider-Man layout, and I put that on Dan's Facebook page, and I said, it's when your worlds combine, because he was also the voice of Bumblebee in the Transformers.
The only reason I said Brad and I on that is because Brad and I, that's the Spider-Man we grew up with on cartoons.
Look, I wish that we could get the 67 and the two other cartoons that aren't on Disney Plus and have all the Spider-Man stuff on there.
Yeah,
I just think it's awesome.
Sony.
I'm trying to find this picture of Bumblebee with a burrito. I don't know why, but that picture fascinates me.
Just wondering, are all the stories of the Crawlspace Avengers saved? Yes, I have all. They're all on the message board.
Neil, I'm gonna. It's time for an intervention.
Oh no!
All right, because this is one thing I've noticed in like the last month that we've been playing D&D. I mean, we've been playing for 2 years, but in the last month it's been really bad. And I know you're in college. Okay.
It's like your big brother sitting you down to talk.
You've been talking about food a lot, all right? And most of it's carbs. Like you're like, I remember that period you were like, how much rice is too much rice? I made too much rice. You know, I made 2 cups of rice, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, are you feeding an army 2 cups of rice? Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Neil. All right, you're still a young man. All right, you're in college. You're drinking. You're carbing up. There is a price to pay, Neil. All right, and I want you to stop. I want you to take this moment and consider where you are right now, and I want you to look at Brad and I, because Brad and I are the future of not being able to quit the carbs.
What, Zach?
All right, you can stop this now.
Oh my gosh, that's
you
so
can
funny.
stop. No, because you're still way ahead of Zach. All right, so you can do something about it now. You're at a pivotal moment, because I swear to God, one day there's going to be a switch that will flip.
Yeah,
and you don't burn those carbs anymore. The way So I'm just looking out for you, Neil. I remember one time my cousin Kyle, he was like, "Yeah, my friend and I just bought 100 nuggets, and we're gonna eat like 100 nuggets." And I'm like, "Okay, well, get that out of your system now, because there's gonna come a day where that doesn't leave you."
And Neil, when you hit our age, you can't do this anymore.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah.
Where are you on your Spider Girl?
Is that a mukbang?
Nope, that is
Okay.
a table full of spaghetti.
I'm a bad person, and I have done nothing but sub with horrible junior high kids.
Oh,
so, no, y'all, I've been called a bitch 10 times within the last week and a half.
No.
I finally.
God damn it, Zach! You ought to treat your
Listen,
girlfriend
It
nice.
wasn't him.
Go to the school and beat up those kids.
13-year-old girl.
No.
But anyway, so I haven't really gotten much farther than the last time we talked about it. But since I'm quarantining for 14 days now, apparently, that's what I'm gonna do. So now
I tell
don't
you though,
have
middle school is horrible.
Oh, I love them.
Middle school is horrible. They are.
I love them in their own right. But
Sixth graders are okay.
Sixth graders are good. Eighth graders, it just depends on the day and what you're doing. Seventh grade, they think they're too good.
Seventh grade is like crack night at the fair type.
Okay,
What is that, like 13, 14?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Douglas,
Why?
Douglas, stop.
Why?
That's not me. That's Neil.
Yeah, that's.
I want a burrito.
But 13-year-olds, they're great. The boys really aren't
Why
bad.
not?
It's just the girls.
Yes, Toby, you can be on the
Yes,
show.
Toby.
Message the Facebook page, and I will send you the link.
Back when I was teaching, the grades I liked the most were like second and third graders. Those kids looked at me like I was a Greek god.
Oh, I love them. Fifth grade isn't bad either. I like fifth grade because they're still young enough that they'll do things, but they understand sarcasm and it's fun. Fourth grade isn't bad. First grade, they're pretty good. Don't ask me to be in kindergarten or pre-K more than like once every 3 weeks because it's not going to happen.
Yeah, she almost I think was going to punt a kid because he peed on the floor for reasons.
No.
Just to do it.
Just to do it because he's
Here, let's not talk about kids in school. That might get you in trouble as we're live streaming.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true. Especially because everything is automatic on YouTube right now, so it could just get flagged automatically.
Dark Mark just sent me a Facebook message, and I sent him back saying you want to come be on the Q&A.
Yeah. Would he like to be?
I just sent it off to him.
Okay.
He sent me a meme. He sends me memes sometimes.
Okay.
For whatever reason, somehow I managed to beat him in uploading my review for ASM this week. That surprised me.
Okay.
He usually outpaces me in uploading our written reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Got a question
So
for
that
George.
surprises me.
If Marvel made a Spidey RPG, would you think you'd get it?
I already have it, sir. It was made in the 1980s by TSR, and it's amazing. And Neil has played it. I ran Neil through a session of it. He played Nova.
No, Beta Ray Bill.
You were Beta Ray Bill. That's right.
Thorse.
don't DC Marvel fan guy. Don't inflate your ego more so.
Number one, shut your damn mouth. Number two,
you shut your damn mouth.
Number
All
two,
right.
I ran that Marvel game for my every Monday night. I run a D&D game. We were in the middle of a D&D campaign. I've taken Neil from level 1 to level 15. By the way,
Real quick. Go ahead. Finish your story. I've got a guest waiting to be on.
okay. All right. How long did we wait for somebody to even show up?
Okay,
All right.
I got a second person ready to come on.
All right.
See,
so,
now we got a line.
So I ran the Marvel game, the 1980s TSR Marvel game for them, which I was running, and playing back in high school, junior high through college.
Yes.
And the team consisted of Beta Ray Bill, which is Neil, and McNulty was Daredevil. We had a Punisher, Hawkeye, and Nova. That was our team. So I had to come up with like a villain group that these guys could actually fight. I mean, like you're ranging from Beta Ray Bill to like Daredevil.
I'd say even Hawkeye is lower than Daredevil.
DC Marvel fan guy. Yes, you can be on through Discord. No. Zach will send you a link. I've got Toby Z. Okay, there's the link. You can join us right now, Toby.
Alfred says he's on his last leg. So I think we're not going to see Dark Mark again. I think Dark Mark's going to be dead.
Oh,
oof. F. Press F to pay respects, y'all.
I'm messaging him and telling him that we thought he was cool and we hope his family's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Toby should be joining the show. I got Chi-Town down there in the green room real quick.
Yay.
Hey guys. We're gonna have somebody join Chi-Town. Let me hop you out real quick. All right.
Cool.
Oh,
all right, thanks, man.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Toby should click on the link in a second, and we'll be in the green room. I also have Daniel would like to be on the show. Let me send the link to Daniel.
Yeah.
Whoever hops on in the green room first, I will put them on.
Okay.
Also, I just want to show off that this is metallic.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Here, I'll full screen you. Oh.
So.
I can't. Sarah's missing it, and I'm upset.
Aw.
Oof.
Anna wants to know what happened to Dark Mark. We will to be continued.
TBD.
Private chat.
See, I can't show you the Spider-Girl one because that one was apparently in a storage unit that was not like air controlled. So the paint actually is chipping off of it.
Oh, that sucks.
But I mean, that's what you get for most of these at this point.
Austin, any panelists could join. I don't think they will. I don't know if they're on.
I mean, if they're here,
they can, but I don't know if they will.
What?
No, it's Dark Mark. He said Peter just texted him asking if he was sick.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Because of what I said.
I'm gonna start a group. I'm gonna start a group chat
Toby
real quick.
in the house. What's going on, Toby?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, guy.
How are you, sir?
Hey, Toby.
Hey.
Toby, where are you calling from?
What's
where that? Where are you from, sir?
Right outside of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. There you go. Anna wants to know what happened to Dark Mark. We will to be continued.
Oh, well, we can hear.
Toby, can you mute the YouTube
We get some feedback.
chat?
Gone.
There you go. So what do you want to ask us, Toby? What's going on? We'll answer anything you got.
I don't know. This is an interesting twist to my night. I only saw the link on Facebook like when you first started. And I thought, I'm here. I'm sitting around. My kids are off school, so I've just been hanging out. And I was thinking, man, I want to be on this show. And then I saw it. I thought I heard you mention it. And I said, wait, we can be on the show? I didn't know.
No doubt. I can do 6 people in this Brady Bunch setup. And
The whole Toby, you're kind of a guinea pig because when we had Skype, we had to do things a little differently, and so we're trying to figure out a good method of doing live callers. Because eventually in August we're going to be hitting, I think it's 14 years of the show, year 14.
Yeah.
So that's when we traditionally have done live callers. So we were just trying.
That's the anniversary. Yeah, that's the anniversary month. Yeah.
Anniversary of the site and the podcast.
I've been listening to the podcast for about 2 years now, just at work. I came across it, and then I went back and I listened to every single one I could get.
Oh, you poor man.
You haven't started a spreadsheet, have you, like Zach? Have you?
I don't know. It's just cool to hear other people talking about it and, articulate things that I've like for slots running amazing. Like there was something I couldn't put my finger on what I didn't like about it. And then when you get about other people talking about it, then I'm like, yeah, that's what it was I didn't like.
Yep. Hornacek wants to know if you're wearing a Spider-Man hat, Toby.
Yes, I am.
Oh, here, I'll full screen you. There you go. Nice.
That's a Mark Bagley image.
Mark Bagley hat. Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
I got this. I think I got this down at Disney World like 20 years ago, like before the Marvel movies came out, and you could just get
that Universal Studios.
What's that?
Universal Studios.
That's what I meant.
Toby, you said you're Harrisburg. Is that cold country up there?
Close to it, but no, not. I'm not.
Okay.
But anyway, question. We've been me and my kids since Disney Plus came out. We had the newest what do you call it? Marvel's Spider-Man, the cartoon.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that? Because we just finished.
Unwatchable.
It's not good.
Unwatchable.
My 5-year-old nephew loves it.
My kid loves it.
All I have to say.
Yes, well, Yes, well, your child is a heretic, so.
Hey, we're not going to make fun of people's children.
You know what, though? It's a good stepping stone to get them to watch other Spider-Man cartoons.
Or, heaven forbid, pick up a comic book.
Or pick up a comic book and find other things that they might like.
George and I have talked about this. You know, Pixar movies are meant for the family and the kid. I think
just like Muppet movies back in the day.
Muppet movies meant for the family and the kid. I don't think that current Spider-Man show is meant for adults.
No, and we've talked about how short-sighted Spider-Man cartoons have been going back for a long time now.
Yes,
because
Ultimate was
because we you know. And I always compare, even with the '90s Spider-Man cartoon, I'm always comparing it to Batman the Animated Series, which was the genesis of the DC animated universe.
Yeah. Right.
And how that was of a quality that you could enjoy it if you were a kid, you could enjoy it if you were a grown-up. You know, it's like it took a little extra effort because you have to actually give a little more of a damn about the writing and the story. But you can make it happen. Disney has never even attempted it. Disney's just like, we don't care. We don't care who we're reaching. We're aiming this at 2-year-olds for crying out loud. Buy our toys.
I'd argue this isn't like a Disney specific problem. I think since like a 2005, there's been this weird disconnect. Like everyone just assumes animation is for children. It's not. But people assume it is because that's what the suits at higher megacorps think it is.
There's exceptions to the rule. I would put Spidey in that exception. I think the 90s show did do a few things right, but did some things wrong, and it had some forces beyond its control that neutered it a little.
It was the Fox censors.
The Fox censors neutered it, but also the stock animation and the reuse of that really hampered the overall quality. I would say that the X-Men and Spider-Man cartoons both captured the spirit of the comics extremely well, but there was some unnecessary changes, making Electro Red Skull's son for reasons. Let's face it, the only Spider-Man in the animated series, the only one that ever saw a marriage between Peter Parker and Mary Jane on screen. So it very much is indicative of its time. It's a very the great thing about Disney Plus is that you can watch that. Sarah, since she's back in the room,
I bought them on Amazon.
Her nephews and I bonded over watching the Night of the Lizard episode of the 90s animated show because I wasn't going to show them the slotism.
Y'all, I just have to explain so much. My nephews are like my pride and joy, okay? Like, nothing makes me happier than those two kids. And the first night they ever met Zach, they saw Spider-Man on his phone. And they said, can we watch with you? And, like, one crawled up on each side of him. They were watching Spider-Man together. Not even going to lie. So, yeah, just so you know, Spider-Man is important in this family because they drive me insane with it.
They'll see her and they'll be like, so is that going to come back and show us more Spider-Man?
No, they're not.
I'm just Spidey, which I'm fine with. They just need to add the dude and
They call you one.
Hey, Toby, what is your favorite Spider-Man animated series?
Me?
Spectacular's good. The 90s one, I loved from a nostalgic point of view because I was a kid when it was on. But if you go back like that, you mentioned that Night of the Lizard. The animation in that was better than a lot of the subsequent animation in that show. And we went back and when Disney Plus came out and we watched a lot of that 90s one too. And I love it because it reminds me of being a kid, but it's not as good. Like we've also watched the Ultimate Spider-Man one, which is a little goofy, but the animation in that I think is really good.
Yeah.
The animation is great, but the storytelling is so horrendously bad.
Yeah,
and it had a bad. Okay, it's like the Avengers Assemble coming after Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Like it was never like you have a lot of people like Earth's Mightiest Heroes. It's an interesting. That's one of these days. One of the future plans for Spidey Dude, because I know a few people that worked on the show. And we're going to do a similar show to what we do on Spectacular Radio. And so one of the things that that like there's a lot of behind the scenes drama that most people don't know about, and so that's where I think that that was probably the last one of Beyond Spider-Man that was for kids and adults. If that makes sense.
Yeah, Earth's Mightiest Heroes is weird. Oh, I'm sorry, Kelly. Did you want to say something? I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, in terms of really bad animation, the CGI one from MTV.
Oh, the
it's unwatchable. It is entirely unwatchable.
The Neil Patrick Harris one.
Yes, which sucks because I like the voices in it, but I can't watch it.
It's weird because like if you know like the behind the scenes stuff, it was supposed to be like a sequel to the Raimi movie before they knew they were getting a sequel. Yeah. And it's weird because like because I think in the last episode Peter throws his suitcase in the harbor, and then that never gets resolved. Yeah. And then you get Spider-Man 2. It's like okay, so clearly this doesn't happen. But I think it's like a real product of its time, especially an MTV product, because like they made a point of not putting Aunt May in the show because they didn't want old people in it.
You had Rob Zombie as the voice of Kirk Connors.
Yep.
It's one of those that when you watch it, it's
tolerable.
It's okay. The way Spider-Man.
Do you have DC Marvel fan guys?
Yes.
No? Okay. Here he comes. Real quick, Toby, any other questions? I got other people wanting to come in.
No. This was awesome. I hope to do it again.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, man.
See ya.
Glad to have you on,
Thanks,
man.
buddy.
Thanks,
Bye.
man. That was great. Great question.
All right. DC Marvel fan guy does not have a camera, but here he is.
Hey, man. How are you doing?
What's going on, DC Marvel fan guy? Do you have a camera?
Hey, I don't know what's going on with my camera. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. Just can't.
Ah, dang. Let me.
Wiggle a wire.
Oh no!
It ain't working. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix it.
Driver.
We're gonna.
I do, but it ain't working right now for some reason.
We're gonna
Also,
also
you need
feedback
Go
first.
see if you can reset your driver, or turn. You can. There's a certain thing. Are you on a Windows or a Mac?
Windows.
Also, mute the YouTube chat that we're hearing feedback.
All right, so
hold on. I'm gonna try and find.
There's a gear in the middle of the screen.
Windows.
Yeah, so you can go to settings, privacy, and camera.
Oh, you can mute us on demand. Douglas.
He's already been.
I've never done that before. Here, I muted him. Let's see.
Hello.
DC Marvel fan guy.
Windows and I shortcut. So
mute your.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Real quick, mute your YouTube chat. DC Marvel fan
We're
guy.
getting bad feedback from you.
Yeah.
Or not your YouTube chat. Mute YouTube while you're on here. There you go. I'm sorry, Kelly. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say try your Windows, and I want to say it's either your I key or your L key because I'm not sure if that's capitalized or not, but it should be your Windows button and either those two. See if that'll turn it on, and if it's not, then you need to reset your driver.
Or you may have to come back on or come off and back on because when you get to that first screen you're on there, you need to make sure that everything works correctly.
Yeah, and make sure that when you get on to StreamYard, make sure that you've got the
something.
Oh, I guess he's gone.
No, I see a circle.
No, it's a
it might be the camera starting.
Or just you've still got
the
it
camera
muted.
might be on, and he might have to come off and then come back in.
And then come back on. Yeah, but you want to make sure that on the little gear there on the settings, like when you hit that front page, that like you've got your proper cam selected.
Yes.
In the meantime, let's check in with Chi-Town Spidey.
Woo!
You're the one that wanted to leave.
Is he asleep? What's up, Chi-Town?
Wow.
God, I think he was actually asleep.
I thought he was kidding.
Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
It was a long day. I got things to show while we wait for.
Yeah, go ahead, man. I'll wait till
show and tell.
Family stream.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good looking.
Spider-Man statue.
That's a cool. Oh, that's really cool. I like that.
This is a 40th birthday present from my brother. So that's good. And I got something that no one else has.
You're so old.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
So no, Brad, you don't. So when I was when I was in the hospital, some person made this for me.
Oh, here, let me full screen you.
Airplane.
Nice.
With the Rammy Dr. Pepper.
Oh my gosh, Dr. Pepper!
Wow.
That's pretty freaking cool, man.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
brother, that's awesome.
That's dedication to a craft.
How many
That is awesome.
Dr. Pepper cans are in that thing? I wonder.
It's crazy.
I don't know.
That's awesome.
So my grandmother used to make beer hats out of beer cans for like the kids, and it was like Schlitz beer
for the
Yes.
kids.
Yes.
kids.
Okay,
I'm
here's
not
the thing.
kidding.
This explains so much.
She made them for my mother.
Oh, I've got that.
Yeah.
I've got that, Chi-Town.
Aw. Okay,
I've
so
got
the
that.
thing about the beer cans is at Dragon Con, there's actually groups of people who will just stock up on beer, and that's what they drink the whole time. And they'll use the empty cans to make their costumes. And then on Monday, they like got giant wizard hats and like a wizard like cane, and they just go crazy with nothing.
Okay,
but
That thing's valuable. How much does that go? That's like
That is
$400
amazing.
or
Yeah,
something.
it's pretty expensive.
So here's my only problem with that. Her back she must have a lot of back problems because that
right.
like that's unrealistic, bro. That ass.
Hey!
I like J. Scott Campbell, but I also kind of want to like take him to just take him to a
an
drawing
anatomy
class
class.
and be like, this is how people actually look.
And then he's going to take you to his bank account and say, really? I think I got
I
a
know,
handle
right?
on it.
Yeah, no, I
Look
know.
at that. That's cool.
Bye-bye,
That's
Stanley.
that's
Yeah.
is that the
I
very
have that.
first Marvel
I
variant?
have that little invitation.
Yep.
Oh,
I have
nice.
it.
Yeah, that might be the first Marvel variant, Brad.
Well, there was 35-cent variants in the 70s. I know people tried to collect.
yeah,
those.
that's true. And there were
Yeah.
overseas variants too.
Yeah.
There's this.
Oh, what is that?
Very cool.
For Chi-Town, stay tingly.
J. Scott Campbell.
Yep.
Stay tingly.
It's very good. Stay tingly.
Is that a original commission or is
Yeah.
that like a print? It's a
That is-
commission.
That is
He-
a gift from Scott Campbell from me.
He colored it.
Wow.
No, he had a paper on it and like red paper and did a little gift for me. So he
Oh,
did
that's
a
so
little
cool,
commission.
dude.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Again, here, let me put up the banner. Let's see here. Oh,
Is that Ramos?
That's a Ramos.
That's a Ramos.
Yeah.
George, when I went to do that panel with Spencer and the whole hunted panel in C2E2, I represented Stegron and Stegron won, and I received one of these. So you should be very proud.
Stegron
like that.
I
always
want to
wins.
grab my art.
I like that.
Go ahead.
I like that Spencer's such a Stegron fan.
And then there's this. Brad, you know this.
Oh yeah, the Alex Savick.
hmm
Love that. And he messed up, didn't he? And he colored it.
Yeah.
Tell me, what did he mess up on?
So Mary Jane's here, right here. I wanted to renew your vows with her hair in a like ponytail,
Oh,
and he forgot about that. So then he just decided to color partial, and
yeah.
he started doing their long hair. It's like, oh shit, I messed up, but it's good.
So he did the wedding dress instead.
Yes, he did.
Daniel says SteamYard keeps blocking his cam. Daniel,
Oh,
I am the Facebook Crawlspace Facebook page, and I'll send you the link. Adam says, "Damn, that is rad, Peter."
Yeah.
Mike's
found
comments of
Oh,
Mike.
let's see Kelly's art.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's cool.
and then I put it in a frame because
Oh, is that an original page?
I think so.
Oh, that looks awesome. Do you remember? You know what issue or anything?
Yeah. So it's issue 63, page 7,
Nice.
going by the pencil work up here.
That's a great. That's a mid costume.
Yeah,
tilt it up a
it's
little bit.
from-
Does it,
so,
does
like-
it have her in the mask?
No, Matt. Well, yeah, a little bit.
Awesome. That's a great page to have too. It's a
Yeah,
costume change.
It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite storylines when
Oh,
Normie gets
cool.
shot, and I want to say that is it 62 or 63 where there's that fun death dream between Normie and the Kingpin, and
Yeah.
you don't really know which one's dying.
It
until
was the
the
Mark
end.
for Death story.
Nice.
Yes, one of my favorite storylines in comics. Period, because it's just great storytelling.
It's so fascinating how that all came about because the March for Death thing was because Spider-Girl kept being canceled,
Yeah.
right? And then it was canceled. It was done. And like 2 weeks before the next issue was due to come out, Tom gets a phone call it was April 1st.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Do you have a next Spider-Girl script?" He said, whatever, and hung up the phone. Then they called him back on April 2nd, and they realized it wasn't a joke. So him and Ron.
One thing I've never done before, and let's see if this gets anybody in the room. Okay. I'm going to put the URL in the comment section, and if you click on it, they'll pop up at the bottom corner. Let's see if this works.
Hey.
Here we go.
Also, I've got this one with just to make sure I have all of my major Spider-Girl artists.
Oh, let me
from the annual.
Screen.
So this is page 10 of the annual.
Nice.
My
That's Olaf, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend that actually surprised me with this because they saw it at their comic book store.
So most of the pages, if you want to get a Spider-Girl original piece or original piece by Ron Friends and Pat Olive, go to Catskills Comics.
Catskills Comics. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Taylor, you'd like to be on and show off your collection. Feel free. I put
it's show and tell hour now.
I know. I put the link.
George is like, I'm done.
Oh, there we go. Charlotte Spider. Who would like to step out for a minute? Okay.
I'll step out. It's fine.
You will? Okay.
I'll take.
Oh, sorry, Zach. He was a mid-pin. Sorry. We have Charlotte Spider. You got to hold your camera horizontal.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's horizontal.
You're breaking apart the rule. No, it's gone now. Like, you're just going to have to deal with it.
Fred's trigger.
Yeah, you're the one who would have liked these the most.
Holy cow. I got a full screen. You hold on. Let me take this banner off.
Oh my God.
Okay, hide.
You are nuts.
All right, let's take a look at this. Oh my Lord, man.
That is an Instagram post.
Whoa.
That is.
Lord. It's every 6-inch Spider-Man ever made, pretty much.
Whoa,
God.
Charlotte, I didn't catch your name. What's your name?
I'm the Charlotte Spider. I'm Taylor.
Taylor, what's going on? And where are you from? Charlotte, North Carolina? Is that where I'm guessing?
Yep, you got it.
Awesome.
Hey, Pete, you got a place to correspond with.
Hey, get me off. Zach needs to see this. I'm sure Zach wants to see this. So kick me off.
Yeah, you can get
he can see it. Can he?
Now he's back. Now he's back.
Yay! Like Sarah was like, we should have been on there because my reaction was like,
I just should have recorded that period because everyone's reaction was like this big.
Like, hey, look, my man, I have mad respect.
It's awesome
for somebody that look. I have a pretty good sized collection, but nothing like that. I only take up.
Tell me when you started collecting. Taylor, is that what you said?
Taylor,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Taylor, when did you start collecting, or Spider-Man in general?
Back in like the 1996, probably when I was 6 years old on my birthday.
Oh my God!
We're the same age.
Oh my gosh! Look at that Daily Bugle.
I wasn't even born yet.
I'm gonna say, hold on, I don't know how to do this camera business, but I've got my first ever figure back here somewhere too, the one with the web wings.
I was confused.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I've got that one.
Is that? Oh, that's. Oh yeah.
No, I remember that one.
Anything, I'll go.
Oh no.
You move one, they all fall.
This guy, all the way back in 1996.
Yeah. How excited are you for the retro collection that's coming out?
Oh, well, if it was actually an animated series looking Mary Jane, then a lot more.
No doubt, bro.
I don't know where they got the costume.
Bring Pete in here. I want him to, of course, I wanted to bounce with you on that one because that'll be a fun Gwen bashing experience.
Now, do you have the 2-pack Mary Jane?
Yep.
Okay. So,
whoa! Is that 2-pack before or after he got shot? It was like when I didn't know there was a 2-pack.
Well, it was a 2-pack. It was both 2-pack before and after.
Was this
2-pack?
George, you're trying to make a joke from the '90s about rappers, and I'm the only one getting it. He's got the Biggie collection and the Tupac collection.
Tupac, okay.
Biggie is like Kingpin.
Yes.
Biggie is Kingpin.
Tupac is but. I'm postulating that the Mary Jane head that's in with the Gwen Stacy is going to go on the 2-pack Mary Jane.
Yeah.
So, mainly because they end up reusing that Mary Jane head for and all that fun stuff. So
you put freckles on it though.
All right.
What Kelly?
I just said if you want to put Chi-Town back on, I'm gonna tap out for like 4 minutes.
Okay. All right.
You gotta go to the bathroom.
I just have to give a special shout out because my friend Tessa is watching. So.
Hi, Tessa.
Tessa, come join us.
I don't know you, but hi.
Do you have anything else in your room, Spidey?
What else we got? Whole bunch of stuff. I mean,
I'm full screen. Let's take a look.
Toys and stuff. So
you got Spider-Gwen back there. Looks like.
Oh yeah, I got a whole drawer full of those. I mean, I built this whole diorama setup for Spider-Man stuff.
Whoa!
Whoa! Yeah, I've got a whole Instagram for it. Same as my username on here, Charlotte Spider.
That is dedication, my guy.
Well, we might have to take some of the stuff off Instagram and share it on the front page because that's pretty.
Yeah, I put up the collection picture the other day and I sent Brad a message saying, "Hi, love the show. First time writer, long time listener. Here's my collection. If you want to use it for anything,
where did you send it? I don't remember seeing it.
It's probably
to the Instagram and your direct messages.
Oh, Javi.
Javi's the one that runs that. I need to get control of that. I don't have that.
Okay.
The one bad thing about Instagram and Twitter is that with Facebook, we everybody that's an admin can access it, but with the Twitter and the Instagram, only one person can access it. So if you're messaging us on Instagram, that's great, but we just got to know, Javi's just got to either forward it to us or Brad.
Damn it, Javi.
But Javi's keeping Brad from assuming absolute unilateral control.
How long you been listening to the show?
5 or 6 years now, and I went back and listened to all of them too. Like
all 600. My God!
Whoa!
What's your favorite episode so far?
When Zach didn't yell all the time, and you guys were all super excited about Dan Slott and all the old.
Well, that dropped off fast, didn't it?
Oh, you really that dated really fast.
When you open it up and you go back and listen to those old episodes, we're like, "Dang, that's the greatest!" And like that interview that we did with Dan. And I'm at a Cowboys game, which was like
Chi-Town asked a good question. What was do you remember what's one of your favorite episodes or so?
Anything with Bertoni on it. I mean, he was just funny and fast paced all the time. All the Spider histories I loved.
Another JR fanboy.
What about the Friday Night Fights? What do you think of those?
Oh, C+ guys.
I have actually gone through a love-hate relationship with George over the course of our time together. There was like 2 years when I was going to write in and just be like, "All right, dude, just shut up. Stop interrupting everybody." I've come to accept him for the character he is. At least he stopped interrupting people.
I did. I made a point to stop doing that.
And I do appreciate that, man, and I now respect you more for it and like you as a character. Whereas Zach, on the other hand, is always interrupting people. It's asinine. Is what it is. Listen, Zach, it's asinine. All the interrupting people. I've been wanting to say that for years. All right.
This is gold.
And Zach's the one that recommended live callers.
Yeah.
And I mean,
I like you.
And obviously, Charlotte Spider, Scarlet Spider, I'm a big clone fan, and that's why it hurts my feelings the most when you interrupt, man.
Listen, for you, Charlotte Spider.
This is like a live Yelp review of the Crawlspace podcast.
We are at the point where even the fans are bullying Zach now.
It's a live meeting with HR.
I'd say it's
a real-time HR meeting.
I'd say it's a flaying, but I'm not sure if that's accurate.
Hey, you know what? Listen, I respect criticism, and so it's shut up, Neil. It is I've also noticed myself interrupting way too much, and so I am trying to make a concerted effort to pull the reins back, if you will, and be better about that. So I will continue to do that, my friend.
Well, I do appreciate that.
Adam says this guy's decimating the Crawlspace panel.
Brad's favorite.
Good thing I've only been here for like 3 episodes. Otherwise, he'd have something to say about me too.
McNulty says Charlotte's roasting my clone.
Oh man, my
turned into a Spider-Man spank festival.
Roasting.
Whoa, we don't want to Whoa. All right, Charlotte Spider, I appreciate you listening all these years and listening to all 600 episodes. That's incredible. Oh, nice Tom Lyle Spider-Man poster. I have that.
Oh, hey.
Over your shoulder. Nice.
A couple more in here. I try to keep the Spider-Man out of the bedroom for the most part, but I do have these.
Taylor, real quick, in our chat, Kelly's asking for you to say something mean about her next.
Oh. Here, hold on. Here, Chi-Town, can I take you out for a minute?
Go for it.
All right.
Give me a couple more episodes. I've only seen around 2 or 3.
That is not what I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if you want to, I mean, if you.
Hey Taylor, I have a question. So that Tom Lyle Spider-Man is that the one from the '90s or the early 2000s that came out?
Oh yeah.
I had that on my wall, and I don't know what happened to it, and I hate that that's gone.
Well, Taylor stole it. That's why. Because you interrupted them on episode 539 or something.
Yeah. But no, I have a soft spot for Tom Lyle's Spider-Man in particular.
Yeah, I love Tom Lyle stuff.
Yeah. I hate that he's gone.
All right. Taylor, I appreciate you coming on, man. This was fun. Thank you for listening to us.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thanks for listening to me. I needed that.
No doubt. All right.
Let's bring in more people that will tell Zach he sucks.
All right. Here comes SoFlo. I promise that SoFlo's coming. Hold on. Camera's working. Ah, there
Very
we go.
dark.
There we go.
Hey, it's like the Blair Witch Project.
From an undisclosed location, currently in witness protection. It's SoFlo.
What bunker are you in right now for the coronavirus? Where are you?
in Montana?
I think he's lagging.
He wants to apologize to everybody's mother right now. Just like Zach said, like Blair Witch.
Can anybody hear me?
I can.
Yeah, dude. We can hear you from that bunker, brother.
What's good, my guy?
Blink 3 times if you need us to call the FBI.
Man, this is up your nose, poorly lit, and vertical video.
Or blink 3 times.
This teacher is throwing a fit. Oh my god.
Or blink 3 times if you need us to get you from the FBI.
Good lord. Okay. It's all beard, SoFlo. You have a question for us?
Good.
Do you have an internet connection for us?
I think
Yep.
It's okay. Don't worry about the vertical video. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
We can hear you.
I can.
What I want to know is how's everybody doing? And my big question is in Superior Spider-Man, Doc Ock made a deal with Mephisto. Do you think there's a connection between that and Kindred?
Doc Ock did make a deal with Mephisto to get his
So
body back.
I'm the superior reader. If anyone wants me to
go, Neil. It's all you.
Oh, Zach, do you want to go first, and then I can tackle it after you?
That's fine. Look, I think that there is way too much Mephisto stuff going on in the Marvel Universe in general for them not to acknowledge it. I think that there's something. Look, I'm not going to say it's all connected because that's a very worn out tagline, but it's just awfully suspicious that we're seeing all this Mephisto stuff showing up in Ben Reilly and Superior Octopus now, and there was a whole event with Mephisto with Doctor Strange and stuff, Damnation. So I think that maybe, but I'll not, because you never can say never with comics.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead, Neil. I'm shutting up.
So, I've read Superior from Superior Octopus #1 up until Superior #12. Part of the problem is that, like, as Zach mentioned, there's a lot of Mephisto stuff going on, and not just like the Damnation storyline. There was he's a big player in Avengers right now. He did the Doctor Strange stuff for Herald of Galactus. The problem is that we've been guessing about a Mephisto event for the past year now, and we keep missing our mark. So it's kind of at that point where I'm wondering if we ever are going to get it. I think maybe we will. It's probably going to be with Kindred, but I don't think that Kindred is explicitly connected to Mephisto's deal with Otto. I think those are two completely different storylines, and whether or not that brings Otto into whatever Mephisto-related storyline is going on with Kindred, or if Kindred brings Peter into the Mephisto storyline, I honestly don't think so. TLDR, no, I don't think they're connected at all. Because Mephisto's not explicitly involved at this point.
Well, you got the Sin Eater. Returning the character, the Sin Eater.
Yeah.
You have, what is the devil like the most? Sin.
SoFlo, anything else you want to ask us? Is he frozen?
I think so.
Yeah, I think he's frozen.
Yeah.
Sorry, SoFlo. Thank you for calling in, and hopefully your internet or phone connection improves.
Yeah, hopefully.
And Chi-Town's back.
Hi.
Nice hoodie, buddy.
Thanks.
Wait, I want to wear my hoodie now.
We're just. Oh God.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, George.
I wish
Zach,
I had a hoodie.
George is now triggered.
If
Sorry.
Zach puts on a hoodie, it's a whole row of hoodie. Oh,
Yep,
there he
there
goes.
we go.
No.
Baby, can you go get me my hoodie?
We're about to lose George if I
Baby, go get me my Spidey onesie. That's what
I
So,
mean, I'm
Van-
wearing a Spidey onesie.
I don't.
You're a
own
chick.
hoodie.
It's different.
So
George, I don't own a hoodie. I don't.
Yo,
So-
Kelly
so
and I
Vin-
are matching onesies.
Venkman asks,
no.
if he says he has a feeling that the Kindred storyline will be resolved by ASM 9. I think it'll be solved way before that. I've been guessing that Kindred's gonna be resolved by at least 850 or regular number 50, but I don't think it's gonna take up until 900. Like Pete and I correspond on this a lot, just because we are both very invested in this. We think that like the proposal with MJ and resolving Kindred's gonna be by 850 or 49, and then whatever wedding takes place will be at least before ASM 900.
Mhm.
Whether that's ASM 75 or number 75 or a number 900 or number 100. I don't know if Marvel will last that long, but you know.
That's a good point, Neil. I don't know if Marvel will last that long. My wife just came in and told me, like, Mrs. Chi-Town says J.C. Penney's closing, Dick's Sporting Goods is closing at like all the stores.
Like perma closing?
No, for 2 weeks.
Well, yeah. I mean,
that's a different story though. I'm talking about like
Yeah.
Marvel perma. I'm talking about Disney shutting down Marvel permanently.
No, I don't
no,
see
they're-
that happening because the studios themselves is enough bank that they're gonna use. I would foresee them basically continuing the reboot culture and just continuing to force like MCU narratives.
I'll
and
say
maybe
this. It's very rare that I'll say JR is right on things, but when he mentioned, I don't remember what episode it was, but there was a point where JR goes, these are basically intellectual property factories, and that's all the comics are at this point. So, I mean, stay tuned for Riri Williams showing up.
Like
And,
if
you know,
like if the new Warriors announcement was indicative of anything, it's that Marvel's literally too stupid to die.
They're rebooting the new Warriors again.
Now, have you not seen
It
the
looks
David?
like 90s on acid in a
Snowflake
bad
and
way.
space.
there are literally characters called Snowflake in Safe Space, and that's
Are you kidding? Are you making that up or is that real?
No, that's for real, dude.
So Brad, for reference, when I first saw the announcement, I thought it was like some kind of Starship Troopers level parody or satire of culture.
Wow.
But then I realized it was real and unironic, and I think I almost threw my iPad out the window.
Well, that's a waste. When did the Marvel solicitations come out?
They come out, I think, tomorrow because today was Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, and they always come out like a Thursday or something.
Yeah. So, and they'll probably be a little early if everyone's working from home.
So
again, if you'd like to be on the show, I've got the info up on the screen.
Yeah.
Message.
and if you want to insult me,
Daniel
I
just
guess,
says the browser keeps blocking his mic and camera. So Daniel's
the
tried to
heck?
get on.
What browser are you
that
using,
might
man?
that might be Chrome. You need to just go ahead and get it, like check it.
Use Firefox. Firefox is superior.
Well,
So,
I tried Firefox before. It didn't
Message
really
the inbox is a Crawlspace Facebook page. I will send you the link.
I'm using Chrome right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
I am too.
Chrome is fine for me.
Also,
Daniel, if you
message
wanted-
Zach on Discord and you can join the show.
Yep.
Or here, I will do another thing.
Oh God! All hands brace for impact.
Everybody pretend you just got hit on the Enterprise. To the right.
I don't know
Take it
where
back
my
now,
right is.
y'all.
I don't know.
There.
I can't hold it, Captain.
If you click on that link I just put in chat, you could click on it and I will see you and I will add you to the show right now.
I'm giving it all she's got, Captain.
That's what she said.
All she's got isn't good enough, Scotty.
Stop it, Douglas.
That was.
That was
The
new.
hell does Douglas have to? What the hell did Douglas say?
He goes, that's what she said after I said it. Giving it all she's got, Captain.
No, stop doing a Scottish accent. It's terrible.
Neil,
It
I want to
is kinda
repeat for
bad.
900 like this.
There we go. We got another vertical video, but I'm going to take it. Who would like to step out for a minute?
I'll go with Brad. Take me out.
All right. Here we go. DC.
Just take him out back.
DC Marvel fan guy. What's going on, sir?
Hi. How are you doing?
We're good. Where are you calling from?
From Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Oh.
Man, what's Manhattan
Another
like right
epicenter.
now?
I'm in Spidey's friendly neighborhood. Well, that'd be Queens, technically.
Are you working for home, or what are you doing?
I'm taking care of my grandmother.
Oh.
She needs help, yeah, and I'm here.
Yeah, don't go out.
Yeah.
And also college classes and everything. Yeah, it's a balance.
Oh wow. What are you studying?
Communications for now.
Well, hey,
My guy.
Nice. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I want to get into publishing, editing, any kind of media thing, really.
Nice. Well, here's your start, kid. I'm just kidding.
Don't do the vertical video.
Oh yeah, don't do vertical video. Yeah.
I have to use my spell. I've been a follower of the Crawlspace since 2009. Like, I've been with you guys for like a long time.
My man.
Yeah, I know you've been around for a while. You were in Delta House, I think.
How'd you find the Crawlspace? How'd you find us? Let me guess, JR's website.
Yes.
I knew it.
That's where I love JR's articles.
They haven't been updated in a decade.
Hey.
Oh, man. Telling me.
Yes.
I still love the Goblin stuff.
I do too.
Listen, it's like a doctoral thesis ongoing.
True.
It really is.
Now JR has become a parody of himself because he starts making shit up. But there was a time when JR was just gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a question for us? Anything you want to ask us?
You're still good, JR. Don't ask me.
Yeah, sure. Which we've had a lot of Spidey movies over the years, and a lot of like villains. Like I got my wish seeing Mysterio on the big screen finally. Like, and like he was on all of his costume glory. But which villain do you want to see on a Spider-Man movie that hasn't been seen yet?
Craven is up there for me.
Are we counting into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, then I guess I got Scorpion then.
Craven.
Silver
Sable. Yeah.
We've had this discussion with Craven. You can't do Craven's Last Hunt without establishing.
Perfect.
You don't have to do Craven's Last Hunt. You could do something completely original.
Black Cat. I want to see Black Cat.
But is she a villain?
I still want to see her. She can start as a villain and change.
I honestly think that Disney Plus could do a Superior Foes like miniseries.
Oh,
like that stuff's low budget and then you can cast like no name actors. You get a really good profit margin off of that.
Make it non-union. Hire actors out of Atlanta, and then that's what they can be doing during all this. They can just be running through the empty streets.
And then that does sound like something the Boomerang would do, just running through empty streets.
Oh yeah, just making up as it goes along.
It's easy crime.
Have Boomerang be taking up hoarding all the toilet paper in a warehouse somewhere.
I could see that.
Now in my head, I'm seeing it.
Is that what happened here?
Now in my head, I'm seeing it in every episode of Superior Foes ends with like the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme.
Oh, you're horizontal! Yay!
Brand's no longer triggered.
I had a little shake. Yeah.
He fixed it.
Here, I'm gonna full screen you. Look at that horizontal video. Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Fixed it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Considering he's using his phone.
So when did you start collecting Spider-Man? Tell me about your spider history.
Oh man, I started in like the late '90s. My mom got me Untold Tales of Spider-Man, like the one with the terrier. I'm not sure if you remember that.
The terrier.
It was Betty Brant's ex-boyfriend who became like a mob man.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
Gordon.
That was my first Spidey issue.
Okay.
And my second Spidey issue was Amazing Spider-Man 345, which had Boomerang front and center, but it was really
Rhino. With Rhino too, right?
No, not Rhino. It was about Cardiac attacking a plant, and it's when Cletus got the Carnage symbiote like dipped on him when Eddie Brock escaped.
That's right.
But Boomerang was front and center, and I was so excited. Like, this guy looks furious. But then he got taken out in a page or two, and I'm all like,
Poor Fred.
This guy.
Poor Fred.
He's an underdog.
Yeah, that's funny.
Poor Fred.
And ever since I started collecting like Boomerang comics as much as Spidey comics, really, from Iron Fist to Hulk, like any appearance of Boomerang I could find, I would snatch it up.
You're the biggest Fred fan I've ever seen.
You read Parker's Thunderbolts?
I did. Yep, I loved it. And like when Nick Spencer announced Superior Foes, I remember everyone didn't take it seriously, but I was on board from day one when they announced that series. And it paid off.
I hated that first issue because I didn't get it. Like it didn't register.
Oh, I thought you were saying you didn't like it.
I hated the first issue, and then like it registers like what Kevin was like, dude, it's a parody. You're reading it wrong. You're reading it as like serious and not as
a comedy.
You're not reading it as a comedy, and so.
Sorry, the Texas state governor just issued a waiver that will allow restaurants to deliver alcohol of all kinds with meals.
Yes!
Oh!
Cheers to Texas right there.
You're going to have your booze delivered, George.
Baby!
Thank you, Greg Abbott.
George, I was actually wondering, have you read Amazing Mary Jane recently?
Are you talking about 6?
No,
number 5 actually.
I read 5
because of how MJ took down.
I read 5. Yeah, I read 5.
It's one of the great Spider-Man issues of all time.
It had me scratching my head. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
I got to
finish reading 6.
I'm in the green room.
I'm gonna shill for a bit. Tomorrow we're doing a satellite podcast. If you want to, go to patreon.com/Spider-Man Crawlspace. Kelly, Zach, and I will be there with Brad, and we'll be talking about Amazing Mary Jane, among others.
And Tyler.
Tyler and
Pete.
Yeah,
is Pete? Oh, Pete's not there tomorrow. Sorry, Pete.
Yeah.
Well, DC Marvel fan guy, thank you for joining us. I got one more ready to go.
Hopefully do it again sometime. Thanks you guys for having me.
Thanks for listening along, man.
Sorry, I'm a bit flustered. Sorry.
In New York, man.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. Zach was interrupting. I'm so
sorry about this. I hope to do this again sometime. I'm a bit flustered. My first time on here and everything, interacting with all you guys.
You did great, man. You did great.
Everyone's nervous their first time.
Yeah. So, thank you all for having me. And now I figured this whole thing out, so we're good.
Yeah. Have a good night, man.
Stay
I'm looking forward to the reviews. Bye.
See you, bud. Bye. We have Mike McNulty. What's going on, sir?
Hey.
And this is probably the first time I
fix your microphone.
Oh my God, microphone's awful.
Yeah, your
microphone is on
it's not using your headset mic.
Mike, is your mic plugged in?
Hopefully it is. Dang it. Should be.
Click the little gear
here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've had Kelly out. I have Zach. Neil, I'm going to let Chi-Town in for a minute. You want to take a break?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, here comes Kelly. Heroing 2.0 wants to know who's your favorite Spider-Girl artist.
Ron Friends. He's my Facebook friend now.
Yeah, how come he hasn't done a free
I
commission
can't say
for you
anything
yet?
otherwise. Huh?
Ron Friends, if you're listening to this, you need to do a commission of Kelly in the Spider-Girl outfit.
I seriously demand a movie with Kelly as the star.
That's awesome.
Can you hear me now?
Nope.
Sort of.
I can act like I can act.
It kind of sound like this.
Yeah. Check it in SteamYard.
I remember I was listening. So like to do my spreadsheet, I had to like listen to like the beginning of each episode to figure out who was on each episode.
Yeah.
And like I remember like poor McNulty was such a clone of me. Like there was like a couple episodes where he was using his phone and he sounded like he was like at a Whataburger drive-through.
I need a cheeseburger.
Felt bad for him because I remember those days. And
George, you're early with the thing. I didn't see that comment until just now. I just put it up on the screen.
It's like we abandoned the Q&A from the
We
chat.
didn't abandon the. I mean, we can.
If you guys would like to ask us a question, I'll pop it up on the screen and we'll answer it.
Yeah.
Feel free. Also, if you would like to join the show.
Yes.
So my thing is still not working, probably.
I can understand you. You're just in the Batcave.
We'll be really quiet.
Oh, okay. It's thanks Windows 10 because this is probably what this is all.
That's what happened to George.
Yeah, I know.
George had to do a Windows update.
I've heard all of George's horror stories about all of his all the PC problems over the past couple of weeks and everything. Because
my computer's held together by spitting a prayer.
Neil and I, of course, are part of his little Roll20 campaign that he's running and everything like this, and he hasn't killed us yet. So D&D, yeah, but he hasn't killed us yet. Also, before correct recommendations, for those of you who are probably also scheduled in your in your secluded cabin in the woods, so to speak, because of what's going on. And I've got something a little bit slightly old school. This is for before pre-Marvel Unlimited. I'm sure Brad, you remember this. It is. We got the little.
Oh yeah. I have that. Is it the DVD or the CD-ROM?
It's a CD-ROM, complete collection up to 2006. But before
that company sent me a comp of it, and I did like a review on the front page, I think, because that's how I got it.
Yeah, the only problem with this thing is that I find that it's great if you're looking at all the back issues and stuff, like some of the early issues, like especially it's Steve Ditko and Romita years, and goes through like all the and of course the classic Ron Sturden run and stuff like that. But as soon as it starts getting into stuff where you can kind of tell when things are being crossed over with other titles, because it doesn't include those, especially.
And it literally is a dude with a scanner, and he literally scanned the original comic. Yep. So you see it, blemishes and all. It's not touched up.
Oh no,
it's not Marvel Unlimited looking. It's a dude with a scanner.
Well, I think
you can also
that as the basis.
Yes, the Charles Atlas ads.
Yeah.
Charles Atlas. Oh yeah, the workout guy. Yeah.
You know that guy. And also the X-ray glasses and all that great stuff.
They made a DVD version where it's just one disc. I remember.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
That one you've got is like 15 discs or something.
Yeah, it was all compiled together and everything.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is that there's certain story arcs on here because they cross over with other titles, such as like Kraven's Last Hunt, and some other with the great ones, and some not so great ones like Round Robin and Sidekick's Revenge, which
that was bad.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. No, maybe that might be fully complete because that was
that was fully complete. Round Robin was
okay.
Was the summer event of '91.
That's when they bi-weekly shipped. I remember in the '90s.
Yeah, it was Mark Bagley drawn.
By the way, fun fact: that is when my brother and I started getting back into comics. When they had the Round Robin Sidekicks.
Remember that? Got Moon Knight. It's got Darkhawk. It's got Spidey. It's got Punisher.
It's got Night Thrasher Nova of the New Warriors.
Night Thrasher Nova, and didn't it have Cardiac?
No, it did not.
Cardiac.
It did.
I thought it did.
No,
there was a Cardiac in that story arc.
Really?
Crazy.
Because I thought he came later. I thought Cardiac came later, actually.
Maybe Night Thrasher. Was it Night Thrasher?
Night Thrasher was in that. Because that's when the New Warriors was basically coming out also, because they had the incident.
Oh, I like that.
Mark Bagley art.
I love that Mark Bagley art and Fabian Nicias writing.
Yep. But which is funny, which is hilarious considering what was, interesting segue considering how the New Warriors are supposedly making a comeback, and by comeback, everyone's like laughing their butts off about, who the new guys are. Let's see. But I just wanted to let everyone know. I'm sure I mentioned in the chat that I am surviving. I'm okay.
Good.
And staying safe. I stocked up on all the essentials before everyone started going.
Got some toilet paper?
Good.
Oh, I bought it a month ago. before there was.
You need a roll?
No. I got an entire package of stuff that's unopened still because. So no, I'm not. But I'm not sure. I'm not going to scalp it or anything like that because I think that's ridiculous. Because but.
So, Mike, how long have you been listening to the podcast?
Very good. Very astute of you, Shai Town.
When did you start listening to it?
Oh gosh, I know I was listening to. I'm one of like some of the other callers on here. I got into the podcast thanks to JR Mad Goblin. So yes, I'm one of Mad Goblin's kids.
Yeah. Mad Goblin. And Kelly just read a story about where the Goblin has some kids.
Oh, here we go again.
I knew it. I read it when I was a wee child, and no one needs to give a tween
reread?
that entire thing. Right. I think I gave everyone just a little bit of joy in my terrible
your
live commenting on it.
Yeah, which was great, by the way. I mean, all you guys were on when you did the ASM2 screens there.
It looks like Zach has an original trade of the Round Robin, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Let me see that cover. I haven't seen that cover.
Oh yeah,
it's not big.
And then
Darkhawk.
No, that's a thick book too.
Moon Knight.
Yeah, it's all issues.
Nova.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, it was like a
is that
6-issue
a
deal.
'90s trade or is that a more
this-
recent?
This
It's
is a
an-
90s trade.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Right. Yeah.
It is July 1994, and Al Milgrom was the writer on that.
Uh,
Mark.
Yeah.
McNulty in the house, says SoFlo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it was, but you guys, but it was also, but his great commentary in terms of your, which is also, I think, I'm sure was mentioned on the.
Adam says I owe my livelihood to JR. I
Yeah.
owe a lot to JR. What am I looking at? What am I looking at?
Hold on.
Gotta close the iris on the camera for some reason. It's Garfield.
Okay.
Garfield.
Emergency. Okay, and it says gonna start mixing emergency in my vodka. I call it a quarantini.
Quarantini.
Well, there was an old saying that especially with St. Patrick's Day yesterday, was basically says that God invented whiskey so to prevent the Irish from taking over the world. Well, since all the bars are closed, I guess I'm now your new leader.
Charlotte Spider says, Zach, you need to scroll through my Charlotte
Irish
Spider
too. Oh, yes.
page to see Scarlet Spider collection. I've got every piece of plastic ever made that's shaped like the Scarlet Spider. Oh, do you have the 12-inch Scarlet Spider?
The 12-inch never existed. I was confusing it with the 10-inch. That joke is like 15.
I have
years
so
old.
many things to say.
That's a
I'm
15.
not.
Go ahead.
That's a 15-inch joke. I meant the 15-year-old joke.
Kelly, it's entertainment. Just go ahead and say it.
That's what he said.
Exactly. God, I remember when the round robin came out. I had a subscription to ASM. What a boring arc, says Adam.
It wasn't necessarily okay. I will say this, Adam. It wasn't.
Who was the villain?
The villain was Shadrach, I think. It was supposed to be some guy.
Shadrach?
It was like dark and like had stuff coming out of his mouth or something. Like a ninja.
The villain was.
The reason why it's called the Sidekick's Revenge is because it was the former sidekick of Moon Knight.
Yeah.
He got turned into some cyborg dude.
Cyborg. He had red eyes and black irises or something.
He also wore like one of those ninja masks to cover up the
he's
fact
a
that
ninja.
he had basically.
As that
Is this the dude?
Yeah,
yeah, he was in Mark Spector and Moon Knight. I remember that.
With the typical 90s mullet hair.
Oh, let me see that mullet hair, Zach. Let me see that mullet hair.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Mullet hair coming up.
Here's him in his all his cyborg glory.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Out of focus, but
Terminator.
Teaming up with all folks, the Thunderball from the Wrecking Crew.
When you said that, I thought of Tom Jones, didn't you, George? Thunderball.
Well, they.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
Thunderball.
Thunderball
had like a cybernetic ball in the story.
Yeah, he basically. It was one of those things where it was like because kind of launched this thing out and stuff. But it was no, to me it was actually. I mean, to Adam's point, something boring. I kind of thought it was kind of like semi hilarious in a sense if you look back on it because you can kind of tell which characters they were really starting to push at the time, especially since Darkhawk was supposed to be like the new dark and grittier version of Spider-Man because it's like, was he contemplating killing his enemies and all?
Back in the day.
I kind of did too.
You were the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DC Marvel fan guy wants to know when Hypno Hustler will return. He's come back within the last 10 years.
Back a couple of times, but yeah, I think he's one of those bad villains that Spencer definitely needs to kind of touch on in the ASM run.
I mean, if they can do a one shot to the Gibbon, why not? Which sounds like a punch. You got one shot to the Gibbon.
It sounds like something you have a. Never mind. I almost said something. I almost said something really bad.
George, you're already MF'd at the top of the hour. I mean,
he is revolving. Well, to Spencer's point, he is revolving an entire story arc now coming up about the Sin Eater.
Well,
so I think
there is a 12-inch Scarlet Spider. He's a Ken doll with soft goods. What soft goods?
Wow.
Brad. Oh.
George has been broken.
Scarlet Spider.
Soft goods.
He's got soft goods. I think I know where this is from. Give me a minute.
Mike you to get a drink.
Okay. They had a Scarlet Spider and a Ben
Here
Ryan.
it is. Got it. Hold on.
Right
Share my screen.
Okay.
There he is. That's what he's talking about right there.
Yeah.
That is the 12-inch Scarlet. Wait a minute. What is this Spider-Man doing?
That is that's the Hot Toys from the game, PS4 game, and that's what he's just sitting there eating his pizza.
He's in the pose that Starfire was in from I think what was it? Infinite Crisis? No, I'm not Infinite Crisis. One of those Crisis things that they had the thing where Starfire's basically around you on the full side deck, and so.
Charlotte Spidey, I can't find you on the Instagrams.
Hold on a second. Let's go looking at images. Hold on. We do this every TNA.
God almighty.
Not TNA, every Q&A.
Man. Are you guys going to do that whole bootleg toy thing again? And basically
God. Are we on this now? Is that this time?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, hey, Kelly, you thought that one thing was going to be over with Brad, where he's showing all these things with the bootleg toys.
What's this 2-pack, Zach? Have you seen this 2-pack?
I have the.
Actually, do we want to
search? Here's a Zach
do we
action figure.
I have
that actually. We can show off the Spider-Man face masks I bought.
Oh yeah. Let's do that. Hold on, let me get rid of my screen. Hold on, where am I?
Whenever they come in, I need to send one to Sarah, and I've already promised Ashley one.
This is where Zach immediately rushes off and gets a mask and puts it on.
Yeah.
No. They're legit face masks, like K-Beauty, but they're from the UK.
I would totally use it on my face to exfoliate my skin.
I can't take that. Okay. JK.
Yeah, funny story.
So if everyone wants to laugh at
Oh,
my pain,
I guess this is now my mask since I got the Spidey logo all covering up half of my face now.
Oh no, you do.
My dog is super stupid, and whenever he came home earlier from being at the kennel / groomers, he was so excited.
Who's Zach or the dog?
My dog.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
He was so excited to see that he came barreling in the living room and went to go kiss me, lick me, and his head ran straight into my nose, which has happened once before, and I'm pretty sure he broke my nose for the second time today.
Oh wow, that's not good.
Yeah, because when I run my finger on the ridge of her nose, it's jagged. I'm like, eh.
Well, if it didn't start bleeding and it's not bruising, it's probably the cartilage is probably just bruised, so it should go down.
You have that ice pack?
Yeah, it's a little dusty one in there.
Dr. Fun prescribes more hooch.
And I only know this because I had a very strange situation where back when I owned a VW Bug, I went to grab my textbooks as I was shutting the door and trying to, I guess, do too many things at once, and I went straight into that door frame.
Oh yeah.
In my nose as hard as possible, thinking I had clearance or something. I don't know.
Oh, I do it in my car all the time.
I knocked myself on my butt and I was super bruised right here, but I did not break my nose.
Hey.
Oh, good.
YouTubers, Facebookers, what would you like me to search Spider-Man related? I will take requests, and we will Google image search what you would like me to look for.
And now the madness will start.
Spider-Man makeup product.
That's
real
that
careful
works.
with that, Brad.
I will.
Spider-Man makeup products is safe. I can attest.
because they
Kelly
have
already tried.
the whole Kit Kat line.
Here we go. All right, let's take a look.
Ooh,
very nice.
that's hot.
Oh, let me get this banner thing off.
I'm maybe put products in.
Yeah.
Because this is all going to to be face paint.
I think we've reached the part. I think we've reached the part where I go ahead and just head off for the night.
Oh no!
You done, George?
Yeah, we're done with questions. We're getting into just Google searching.
I'm trying to get people on.
No, you're fine.
I do actually have a question before I go.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, I think the question I have here is that if there is a definitive Spider-Man arc that you could be a part of, or that you felt like you could be a character in, what would it be?
That's a good one.
AF-15, and I make them not make them stop the burglar. No, I'm just kidding. Then we wouldn't have, we would do the show.
There you go. Can I just be a barista at the Coffee Bean?
Oh, that'd be fun.
That counts. Yeah.
I would like to go on stories with Peter Parker as he takes pictures.
Oh,
I'll be the reporter. He's the photog. That'd be fun.
So you basically boss him around as you basically, hey, make sure you get the
hey, where did Peter go? How did you get that
here.
angle? How did you get that angle, kid?
All right. I'm headed out.
George, I'll see you, man.
Good night,
Get to sleep,
everybody.
buddy.
Good night, everybody. Bye.
Actually, speaking of makeup, let me go see if I can find the Spider Girl makeup kit.
Neil, if you'd like to hop back on. Yeah, go ahead,
Because
Kelly.
it's
Can I answer,
grody, but I can show it to you. Go, Sarah.
Yeah. I want to answer Mike's question.
I have a.
Yeah, go ahead, Tyson.
All right, so you know that Mary Jane owned a nightclub in Chicago?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So and that nightclub got destroyed.
Yeah.
I want that nightclub to be built again, and unknownst to the reader, there was one of her best friends known as Peter Norbot, and I opened up the nightclub again, and it's called MJ's, and I'm like the manager of the nightclub.
That'd be cool.
So
yeah.
Okay. So I do have this for you, Sarah, that you can see.
Oh,
is
no one? Oh, is that the face mask you were telling me about? Oh, that's
no.
funny.
So this came from like forever ago at Walgreens for $10.
So it's Spider-Man.
I mean, I wouldn't use it now if it's super old. But...
Oh no. There's a particular 3-month shelf life, and when you pull it out,
But I mean, the nail stickers are cute. Those are probably still good.
Yeah, no, they're probably still good. This lip gloss, though, I don't think was ever okay. Hold on, let's see if you can look at the settlement. It's so gross. It's disgusting.
So makeup has an expiration date?
Yes. All makeup has an expiration date.
Don't you know that?
Brad, you learned something new tonight.
Well, I used to put makeup on when I was on television, but it was just to stop the shine. I never.
If your wife has a mascara that is older than
Brad, I'm surprised they didn't put you in a wig.
Throw it out immediately.
But yeah, no. When I say I'm pretty sure at this point, any kind of white whale for Spider Girl, I have to just make custom. I have a lot.
Okay, so we wanted to look at Spider. Kelly had the first Spider makeup. Let's take a look. Let me get my windows.
Oh, before you start making makeups, I'm gonna sign off.
Are you out, Mike? Bye, Mike. Always a pleasure, Mike. I'll see you, Mike.
Have a good night, man.
Bye.
You too, Neil.
We also have a library book.
Oh, you got it. Oh, hold on. My windows.
Library book.
I'm trying to. What are you reading?
Okay, is Kelly not showing up? Is Kelly not showing up for anybody? Because she's not showing up for me. Do I need to refresh?
Yeah, I see her.
We see Kelly.
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna refresh.
Okay, goodbye.
Hey.
Okay, so and then there were 4. Okay, so let me add the screen.
And one with a ducky ice pack.
Oh, what was I supposed to look up? Makeup products, or what am I looking up?
Yeah, makeup. Yeah. I mean, it's probably not going to show up a whole lot. It looks like.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Yeah, that's body paint. That's pretty cool. All right.
I mean, okay. Boring.
There's not a whole lot.
Ooh, look at her. That's cool.
Okay, so I need to find it, but there is a picture of me at like 3 years old, where I met Spider-Man in the mall, and I was the happiest child on the face of the planet.
Ooh, look at that. That looks cool.
Yeah.
Oh, is that there's that one chick that she does like a bunch of superhero stuff where she just like paints herself, and it's really
weird.
Yeah.
This would be more body paint is what we're talking about.
Yeah, this is more body paint. It's all right.
It is what it is.
Maybe I put a space in between makeup.
Put beauty products.
No, I have a feeling it's just going to keep showing us body paint.
Is that
cologne?
Perfume? Oh.
Yes.
Ooh, the toilet.
Eau de toilette.
Eau de toilet. Oh, that looks...
Spider-Man Black.
Is that an eye? No, that's a spider.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably all just going to be body paint and costume, like terrible costumes.
Oh,
let's see if this is on there, Brad.
Okay, give me a search term.
Spider-Man first date. I just thought it up. That's got to be entertaining.
Is this gonna be another proposal?
Carol Danvers.
This is what is happening now.
What is? Oh, I remember that episode of issue of Marvel.
It's probably really bad quality. There you go.
What am I looking at?
Oh, her phone. Why is
Spider-Man? It's
nice.
super blurry. This is circa 2015 photo, so it's stupid blurry.
It's okay. Let's
before phones.
We got it.
Not much pulling up here, Peter, for Spider-Man first date.
thought it'd be entertaining as the can of beans, but
Neil is back.
Yeah.
Let me find. Where's Neil?
Is Neil
guess
back?
He's not. He is
Also,
not.
okay, never mind. Because I don't know if you can talk about that, so we're just gonna nod. Never mind.
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
Give me another search term. Did someone?
I'm trying to get people in here.
Spider-Man bootlegs. Okay, let me look at this.
Brad, she was going to ask about if the parodies that exist are real things. I told her that Rule 34 exists.
Oh,
Rule 34.
This looks like a clone.
Oh no, are we back on this? I feel like we've looked at these already.
We have looked at these for 3 hours.
Give me another term. What would you like to look up? Here, let me see.
Kelly's turn.
Oh God.
Kelly, what would you like?
Normie Osborn. Shoot.
Normie
I
Osborn.
just want to talk about how he looks like the bad. Like he looks good in black. Okay. Like.
Not that one.
No, not that one.
That one.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's he holding?
Venom.
Bird? Oh, really?
A turd.
Yeah.
Same thing. Oh,
I don't know. I had nothing.
Kid.
Oh God.
Oh, that's one of my I love that.
I know.
Norman Osborn, that's.
I got one. Spider-Man wedding cakes.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, look at that thing.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's half and half. Look at that. Ooh, that's pretty cool.
I already stop. Just stop.
What?
Sorry, we're having an argument over here.
Oh, that's adorable.
Aww.
Hold on a second. Let me pull that up.
Oh.
Now that's adorbs. Look at that.
That is so cute.
I love that. Okay, what else we got? Whoops. Ooh, that one's cool. What's this one? He webbed her dress. That's cool.
Neil is stuck in the green room.
Oh, okay. There you go, Neil.
Yeah, I tried letting you know that my computer blue screened, but
sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm glad it's you.
Look at that. Look at that with the little Spidey coming out of the big wedding cake.
It's me, Catwoman.
What?
Is that a cake?
Yes.
That's a cake?
What?
No, that's
that's not a cat.
That's a topper for
a topper.
Is that? Oh, there he is. There's Spider-Man right at the bottom.
I'm here. Nah.
Okay, I'll take another term of Spider-Man that you would like me to search.
Zach, you're up.
Zach, hit me.
Spider-Man bedrooms. Go.
Clone Boys.
Hey, I have a thing about Mary Jane's wedding dress. Did you know that they actually had it made by the designer?
Oh my God, that looks like a Rooms to Go theme.
The Spider-Man
it
bedroom.
Probably was. But anyway, that dress, they had it designed by the designer in the 80s, had it on a model, and I want to know where that dress went.
Yeah, me too.
That's
we should national treasure that.
It was in Shea Stadium, wasn't it?
Was it in Shea Stadium?
Yeah, it was in Shea Stadium.
Douglas, go up.
I definitely want to know where that is.
Up. No, up.
Higher?
Yeah.
Which one?
You would buy that,
Keep
wouldn't you,
going.
Kelly?
I would.
Go up a little bit more.
I might be. I might wind up homeless because of it, but I would.
Okay.
But I have a feeling it's probably in someone's garage or something, and moths have eaten it, and it's ruined.
That'd be. There you go. There's search for the 30-year-old wedding dress. Oh, look at the Spider-Man dresser. Look at that.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good paint project.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I like this bed. That bed looks cool.
No.
Oh, look at the big web coming down here. That's kind of cool.
I'll go get
Ooh, there you go, Zach. Look at that. Look at that thing.
No.
That looks cool.
No. We can do that in your man cave. No.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Isn't that a
Spider-Man shower
hotel in
curtains. I had those. No, that's drapes. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those curtains are cool.
Those are cool. I like those.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take another term. What would you like me to search? Oh, Matt says Spider-Man bath mats. Okay, let me look for bath mats.
I used to have the Spider-Man car mats.
Yeah.
They were.
Oh, that one's neat.
They were from the.
That one. This one goes under your toilet.
Okay.
Speaking of cars, do y'all remember these?
What? Oh, let me full screen you. I can't see it.
Oh, Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. Well, they're not actually Hot Wheels. It's like a knockoff, but
check out this Spider-Man bathroom. Check that out.
Oh my God. That man must really love that picture.
Ugly looking Spider-Man too. Oh. Let's see.
How something they made for the web films?
Spider-Man kitchen items. How about Spider-Man kitchen? See what we got. Oh my gosh, look at that little play kitchen. Spider-Man toaster.
Why do I get the feeling that Brad would totally theme his kitchen after Spider-Man or the whole?
I have a spatula.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like putting getting a Spider-Man stainless steel fridge.
What is this? That's a pancake pan.
Funko Pop the other day, guys.
there's a Spider-Man like single serve coffee thing. I think it's either on Hot Topic or Box Lunch.
Is it a K-cup thing?
I don't know if it's K-cup or not. It's just like one of those single serves. So who knows? Because it's definitely off-brand. It's not Keurig.
I have that apron.
Yeah, I think you told me that before. Let's see. How about I type in Spider-Man funny?
This can go so many ways.
Oh, ramen. Oh, no, that's
Ramen immediately.
Spider-Man's drunk over here.
I was going to say, why not Spider-Man drunk?
Oh, that'd be funny. Let's see here.
Is that a picture of JR right there?
Where?
Where it says with great.
Oh.
No, that's not JR.
Oh.
All right.
What am I looking at?
Douglas.
Yo. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I got that.
Nice. I almost bought that, but I don't ever grill that much. What happened here? Oh, I remember this.
Actually, like, now I'm still thinking about that wedding dress. I'm just like, where is it? Can we find it?
There you go.
So,
Kelly. My gosh, Vinkman, Spider-Man, Florida Man. Oh, this ought to be good.
Oh no,
we have entered it.
All right. All right.
This ought to be good. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Wait, is he stealing wine? Is he classy?
Oh yeah, he's a classy thief. He's got wine in there. Look at that.
Oh wait, Kelly, what's your birthday?
Wait, whoa.
Oh my gosh, look at all these spider robbers.
September 28th, 1990.
Okay.
You want me to type in her what?
Go for it, Brad. You know what to do.
Oh, Spider-Man. Okay, I think I know what issue is going to pop up.
Spider-Man, what am I looking at?
09.
Florida Man and her birth date.
Oh, Florida Man and my birth date. Yeah.
Okay, what's your birthday again?
09 2890.
Whoops.
Oh, you never heard of the Florida Man Challenge?
The Florida
Man. 2890?
Yeah, 2890.
We're gonna have to do mine.
Okay.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, okay. Just do 928.
Well, no. If you don't do images and you go to the articles, it'll pop up in the articles and all.
Okay.
All.
Spider-Man.
No, it's not working because of the Spider-Man.
Oh, we got video of the
we do have video.
Dude.
Brad,
let's take a look.
We did this on the actual show.
Oh, that's right. JR did do this one.
Yes, you made JR do this stuff.
If you take off
if
you take off Spider-Man, it'll give you like what was on the day.
Yeah.
It's okay though. It's amazing.
And wine.
Wine and spirits.
Here he goes.
All right. All right. What is he stealing? I want to judge this man by what he's stealing.
I remember he forgot. He went to the camera.
And he came back.
Yes.
That's how he got arrested.
Oh, let's fast forward. Oh, there he comes. He comes back with a mask. Okay, can you tell Kelly what he's stealing?
All right.
Looks
well,
like a
I
bottle
think
of
it's a red
red.
wine. Yeah, red wine.
There he is.
There's a dude.
Oh, there's a better red
Oh
wine.
no, it's cognac.
He's got. I think it looked like Hennessy.
Yeah, it was cognac.
Oh my god, he's a menace.
He's a menace.
All right, so
he's out. I'm out. Party at
Brad,
Sparky's house.
Can you full screen? Can you full screen us for a second, please?
I was gonna hang on. Can you pause on his mugshot real quick?
Oh wait, his name is Fast Eddie.
Yes.
No,
what do we need? What's up?
So
I love He's a Menace was under your face.
I picked out my first comic the other day.
Okay, let's see it.
First Funko Pop. So this is my first Funko Pop.
Oh.
And I thought it was me.
How does that make you feel?
I love it. I love it a lot.
Zach, how does that make you
Okay,
feel?
so it's Spider Girl, but not Spider Girl.
It's Aranya though, right?
It's Aranya.
If she can read Spider Girls and see who she really is, and then Amazing Spider Girl, and forever think of Aranya and eye cream.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why does the guy look like Benedict Cabbage Patch?
He evidently stole some smokes too.
Yeah, probably.
Naked Florida man starts house fire while baking cookies. Oh,
all right.
So
Brad.
I gotta click on that. Hold on.
Brad.
Okay.
Is there a video?
No, probably.
No, I gotta subscribe to Jack.
Oh.
Subscribe now.
No.
Okay, Brad.
Yo, bro. Yeah.
All right, just do Florida man.
Okay.
Well,
Let me get Kelly's birthday out of there. Okay, go ahead.
You're supposed to take off Spider-Man.
Okay, so take off.
Take out
off
Spider-Man. We done
and
a
then
podcast about this.
and then just do September 28th.
Yep.
Number 6.
Yeah, you don't have to put my year. I mean,
My birthday ninja.
yeah,
What?
apparently.
My birthday ninja.
I was trying to do.
There it is.
What did Florida man do on your birthday?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Naked shenanigans. What Florida man?
That is just a regular Friday for Florida.
How about I just take the 1990 off?
Well, that's what we said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Brad teaches people how to
sorry.
follow directions.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Naked Florida man gyrating on woman's back porch. So it's just accused of breaking screen door to enter the porch.
Was
He's in
naked.
Titusville. No, Titusville. Sorry, not Titusville.
Titusville.
Florida
All right,
man
Brett.
was found naked and gyrating on the back porch of a stranger's home. A woman who lives with the saw a
I
shadow
drank a
through the
lot
blinds.
on your birthday. I'm sorry. I'm getting in trouble over here, guys.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
What'd you
What's
do?
wrong? I missed it.
Say wrong.
And then Zach just looks off into the ether.
Say wrong.
He's like, oh, I'm in trouble now. Woo!
So Sarah wants to do her birthday.
Okay, what is it?
What is it, Zach?
No.
What is it?
Oh wow.
Since you've forgotten it twice in the span of 5 minutes.
Ooh.
Look, that's just.
Oh, you are in such the doghouse right now, Zach.
December 5th.
December
Oh, I thought it was gonna be something a lot. I thought it was gonna be something a lot more controversial.
All right, Florida man. Oh, he is.
Whoa.
Florida man was jailed
Whoa.
for 6. He misidentified a bag of laundry.
Detergent. Hold on.
Okay, let me click on it. Hold on.
Suspicious van.
In jail, heroin was actually detergent.
Oh, sure.
Uh,
I forget about that all
There's
the
a
time.
suspicious van in a parking lot. He was sleeping in the vehicle. They tested the bag and found inside the van, and it was heroin. But however, it was laundry detergent. They showed me
It was heroin. No, it's not a detergent. No, it's pretzels. No, it's alcohol. No.
Why? Let's see what else happened.
Look up
Florida
October.
man with sprawling nabbed on grand theft charge. Oh my!
Wow. It's like a storm.
That's some hair, man. A seasonal UPS worker was arrested yesterday and charged with stealing parcels containing more than $1,000 worth of goods.
$1,000 worth of hair products in his hair.
Wow!
Jeez. That's
Hey,
like
Brad,
Yo,
Brad,
bro.
share my screen.
I'm
Okay,
so
hold on.
I'm so jealous right now.
Oh! We have someone in the green room waiting to join us. Hold on.
Yay!
I got. Let me hold on.
Oh,
Hold up. Let me
Ooh.
multitask here.
Who's in the blue room?
Scott M. What's going on,
Hey,
Scott?
Hey,
Hi, Scott. This is
How
my
you,
friend
sir?
Scott.
Scott.
Yes.
Scott.
Scott, where are you calling from, sir?
Hi, Scott.
I'm calling from Atlanta.
Atlanta. There you
Oh,
go.
he's
Yeah, she's my
he's
friend.
even got like padding in the back. Oh my
Yes.
god.
Oh,
Are
you're
you
in
at Freeside?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the very sad studio.
Yes. In the studio.
Hey, that's pretty base.
Do you know Scott Kelly?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He helped teach me how to 3D print or 3D model.
Oh, is he the dude that did your web shooters?
Well, he helped me with the web shooters. He actually
cool.
taught me how. Well, he helped me print them. I modeled them myself.
Yep.
But he helped me with the giant Fallout 4 party launcher, party starter.
At least it wasn't
Cool.
76.
Task. It was from Fallout 3, but it was like the basic missile launcher. It's called the party starter, and I was like, why don't it start the party? And so, me and Scott worked on it, and I learned how to basically make it Bluetooth and react to sounds with lighting, and it's a beast, and it's currently sitting at my grandmother's house because it is too delicate to travel.
Hey, Scott, what's your birthday? May what?
Oh no, I shouldn't have said it.
No.
May 23rd? Is that what you said?
May 25th, I think, is what he said.
17.
17. Okay, hold on. I
Yeah.
got you, bro.
Okay. Now we're gonna find your Florida man.
All
story,
right.
Scott.
Florida man is behind bars after he hit multiple civilian cars and multiple sheriff's cars during high-speed chase.
Oh, this was a fun one.
Ooh, let's see if I have video.
.com.
Yeah.
No
Oh,
video.
Oh, just like nothing.
I'm sure Scott was gonna ask us a
wait a minute.
question, but now this is happening.
No. Florida man stole a sunroof, Scott.
Arrested while standing in
sunroof while driving down interstate. Bro, I have a picture of him, Scott.
With arms wide open.
Oh my God. Hey Alexa, play with Arms Wide Open by Creed. Sticking out the summer and going into the highway, but you almost feel bad for the dude. Off-duty deputies saw the man and recorded video after his crash. Oh, the off-duty cop is recording. The guy's 70 years old.
Living
video,
his best
video.
life.
Lock me up. I'd rather go to jail than go back home.
Oh my God, there he is! Look at the guy, Scott. There he is.
He's the king of the world. Guys, guys, get away from him. He's dominating with the T pose.
Oh,
Look, he did not deserve to get arrested.
No,
Oh my
no.
God.
Here's the best part. Okay, here's the quote. Here's the money quote, Douglas.
I don't know
About
what
that. Oh wait, there's more. Lock me
Look at
up.
I'd rather go to jail than go back home. Wait a minute. I'd rather go to jail than go back home. Is his quote.
That is a man that was just trying to feel free for once in his life.
That's a man that's been married for 50 years to a miserable woman.
Oh, it's JR.
This is JR right here. JR's had enough. JR.
Okay, we need it.
I got my own goblin
All
glider
right,
at the
Scott.
Cadillac.
What was the
bookmark
question
this
you were going to ask us?
It's JR dominating with the T pose.
Sure?
Are you gonna ask us a question, or were you just?
No, he called up to talk about Florida men.
Look, no one's going to be my Florida
your
man.
7th favorite supporting character.
Who's our
And if you
7?
think- 7th favorite, and if you think more than about 10 seconds, you're doing it wrong.
Okay. Betty Brant.
Robbie Robertson.
Glory Grant.
Jessica Carradine.
Whoa.
That's really specific.
Deep
Oh
cut,
my God.
Deep cut.
I don't even know, so don't ask me.
She's a newbie. Don't.
Scott, what's yours? Yeah, what's yours?
Feel your own question.
Yeah.
What? I have to ask more than one question. I wasn't prepared for this. I was expecting to do
If you're thinking about it too much, you're doing it wrong, as you told me just a minute ago.
Fair enough. Hey, if you were going to Gypsy Curse, any Spider-Man character, who would you do it to?
Wait, okay.
What's the gypsy curse?
Yeah,
Gypsy
like
curse.
Oh,
a
just a
legit
curse. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I would.
You went to a gypsy and you asked.
Gwen
Yeah.
Stacy. Gwen Stacy. Yes, I would Gypsy Curse
Yeah.
Gwen. Because I am so tired of Saint Gwendolyn the First, and holier than thou Gwen Stacy. Virgin.
Is it bad that I knew your
Not anymore.
Yep.
No,
No,
it's
we know
actually
she's not a
very
virgin. We know she's not a
No.
virgin. They have not retconned that story.
Was Norman her first?
Yes.
Allegedly.
No, they
because
don't.
because
They
Peter
don't
Peter
say
and her.
that.
Well, also
Peter
and also her new boyfriend. I guess they've implied that. I don't know.
Oh, they implied that she got busy with her new boyfriend in the Mini?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
There's
they're
never
probably
been
going to.
a panel
Because
where
she was
the
always a
doors
liar. Sorry, Zach.
Scott, have you been listening to the show very long, or did Kelly reel you in?
Yeah, no, that's that one's fault. So like,
you reeled you in.
We're so sorry.
why are you sorry? This is great.
Okay, good. Okay, all right.
So who wants to see my Florida man?
Yeah, I want to see your Florida man.
All
Hold
right,
on.
share my screen.
Give me share. Oh, you've got the screen ready. Okay.
Yeah,
hold
I'm
on.
ready to go.
Scott,
So
are you blasting this in Freeside?
Okay.
No,
we gotta do mine.
I mean, but you could.
I could.
Are
Chi-Town,
there
I don't
people
have your
that are
screen.
to annoy?
Oh.
No,
Hold on.
no, they
Hey,
don't.
Chi-Town, click
Hold on,
the
hold
share
on.
screen button.
Okay, all right.
He's getting it.
Now this is the story, all about how a Florida
life
man
have
came
flip-
with a machete.
Here we go. What do we got?
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
You're seeing this for a
Infinity.
second. This is a Florida man
No,
who
no,
was
click on
naked
that tab.
and
We're not seeing it, Chi-Town.
and
Nope. You got the wrong. Ah!
There we go.
he robbed the Burger King naked.
Oh my God.
Yeah, makes sense.
Is that
And
where
this
the
is his
Red
mu-
Sox humanity card waking up naked in Denny's parking lot comes from?
Probably.
He
So
Whoa. There we go.
Okay.
All
All right, Brad.
Yo.
You gotta do December 28th.
Okay.
Stan Lee's birthday.
December. Oh yeah, and your birthday.
Yes.
December 28th. Florida man drops ... Drops TV from getaway scooter. Okay. Their video. There's. Okay.
Well, no,
let me
that's
look
just
what
like
else we got.
Okay.
Oh,
Go
it's right there.
Oh,
There you
here's
go,
the
right
video.
there.
Here's the video. Got it. Give me a second. There we
We
go.
need some Benny Hill music going on.
Fox 4
morning news.
stealing the television. He's hopped on the scooter. He's running away. Here he goes.
Wait, there's a getaway driver. There's a getaway driver on
I
this
can get it.
scooter.
Oh my God. Come on, get on the scooter. We got this 55-inch television. I'm
Why
stealing.
did you say that?
Come on, bro.
Why is there a getaway driver?
What, you steal a TV?
Sitting
Don't you
on
have
the
a
back
getaway
of a
driver?
scooter.
So Kelly, how are you going to get the TV into the car? Are you going to carry
Wait, what?
the TV on the
Yes.
scooter all the way home?
Our bungee cords. Like if you were planning this properly.
In a robbery?
Yes.
Okay. Also on Zach's birthday, Florida man in St. Louis, my neck of the woods,
Oh.
upset that the cigarettes jumped $1 in price and threatens to clerk with a rifle.
I've got my Florida man story if anyone wants it.
So here's something that just makes like I was like, why are you saying that? Because on the scooter story, that was December 28th, 2018. That was Stan Lee's last birthday.
Oh. Naked Florida man jumps on cars.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, Twitter.
We've got video.
Oh, this is like Reporter Live.
Hey guys, it's Rebecca London. No, Rebecca
why
Black.
does she have that colored lipstick though?
Because that's
cool.
It works for her.
Black lipstick is great.
That's not black.
There we go. There we go.
He's
There we
at
go.
the Wendy's. Naked man holds up traffic as he's jumping on
city of
cars
Tampa.
naked. Oh, look at the media come out for that naked man. Woo!
I think
They recognize how powerful the Florida man power is.
Wow.
drops stolen TV from getaway.
Florida man poses as homeless man, hands out money to those who help.
Aww.
Oh,
That's good.
That's wholesome.
Now that's a story that will warm the cockles of even
Florida
the
man
coldest
charged
heart.
with DUI says GPS led him onto railroad tracks.
I just let me tell you.
Now, if you see some railroad tracks,
oh my god!
So let me tell you something, guys. I just had a couple of drinks. I was letting the GPS guide me home. And
we live
somehow
next
I
to the
got here.
devil.
and somehow
Man
the
arrested accused
GPS
of being
sounded like
notorious.
Yoda.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
want to do that.
Hey, if you have Waze, yeah, it was Waze.
Wait.
Yeah.
You can get like Cookie
Here
Monster.
you go. Florida man arrested.
Cookie Monster as the term.
Punched ATM for giving him too much cash. I'm not punching any. He caused $5,000 worth of damage to the ATM.
Dude, that's how you win, son.
An arrest report that he told a bank manager he was angry that the machine was giving him too much money, and he didn't know what to do because he was in a hurry for work. He apologized for causing the damage.
Jail records didn't list a lawyer for the guy.
I'm not punching that. I'm making it rain. Aren't you?
Listen. I'm going to go take some 20s out at a bar and
Florida man arrested.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head on out.
All right, bye.
Have a nice day,
Hey, man.
Thanks.
And then there were 5.
Who am I? Whose birthday am I looking up next? Neil?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, hang on. I've got mine loaded up. I'm gonna screen share it real quick.
Okay.
You can have it.
Are we going to see into the abyss again like Chai does it?
No, hang on. My browser's blocked it.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on. Okay, can I just send you the link real quick?
Just put it
Sure.
in private chat.
Sure.
Okay, hang on. I gotta grab.
Do we still have anybody
URL.
watching right now? Because if you are, thank you.
We
love
got
you.
8 people. We went from like 40 to 8
God.
in hour 3.
It's
Yeah,
like,
put it- There you go.
So now,
Okay.
Brad, we know the limit of what people's attention spans are.
I think it's whenever we kind of started running out of questions.
It's all right. Plus, it's like 11 at night.
Yeah,
Okay,
It's midnight here.
Brad, I put it in the private chat.
I did. I went there. Let's
The
see.
good thing is nobody gets to go to work tomorrow.
Okay, it's loading up.
Actually, I do have to like get up and work.
I have to drive.
Bill Belichick of the newly. Is this it?
No, it's the next one. Go down.
Oh, throwing an adult toy in a field last night in Buffalo.
Whoa!
Oh my!
Just close it. Yeah.
We have video. Oh no! Just
No, you don't.
A Florida man was arrested Monday night after allegedly throwing a sex
What's-
toy onto the field.
What's your What's
I
your
remember this.
October
birthday?
30th.
Okay.
October 30th. Yeah.
I remember that because I was watching that game live and like they had to they cut to it real quick and then cut away from it. It was
Florida
great.
man sure loves his machete lately.
I mean, that's an important thing in Florida life.
Yeah, why
You
not?
need your machete.
Why is that a story? Oh, well, I guess
My ex
No, it
brother.
is.
Florida man gets stuck
mind.
after
up.
climbing
But
down 30-foot wall for bragging rights. Oh my. Okay.
makes sense.
Ooh, yes, that was crazy.
I remember I tried the test kit of Stride, and
Florida man
it lasted like 3 times. as
Tesla
long.
over autopilot feature and crashes. What's this guy?
Florida man, February 14th.
Oh no.
What's this guy?
Uh-oh.
Florida man caught licking doorbell. Ooh!
That's a big no-no, especially today.
Especially right now. Yeah. No.
I have a
that's gross.
request.
Oh, they took
Florida
the-
man, January 28th.
Who-
That's her dad's birthday.
Okay. We haven't done my birthday. We haven't done
When's your
Yeah,
birthday?
maybe Brad's.
Okay, let's see here. News: Florida man budget chair steps down.
No.
Go
to all.
Oh.
Go to
Go to all.
Go up, Douglas. And click all.
sorry.
There you go.
Florida man finds World War II grenade, brings it to home to a Taco Bell.
Wait, are we sure this, Scott? This
What
could
is
be at the
that?
Weston Taco Bell.
It could be.
There's video.
Oh, no, it still could be.
It still could be.
Oh my god, that's not video. That's a still. Oh, here we go. Oh nope, that's just a different story.
Change protocol, medical the corona.
Florida man thought he
done?
stole opioids. Got
Okay.
Laxatives.
Oh God.
laxatives. Oh my. Okay,
Oh,
let's do my
goodness.
birthday. Let's do my
Yes.
birthday. February 22nd.
Oh, we've got like
Florida man throws toilet through school board building window in Illinois. Sitting on another toilet. What in the? A Florida man was arrested in Illinois after he threw an old toilet at a board of education meeting in East St. Louis. He's accused of carrying an old toilet to the government and then throwing it through the front glass of the building. They responded to the scene and they told Tolliver he ran after throwing the toilet. He ran away. He was later discovered at 11th and Cleveland sitting on another oiled toilet and was arrested.
There's a lot of
Charged with
toilets
one
in this
count of
story.
property damage. Oh my gosh, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Go back up. Go back up. There was
Oh.
another case there. Oh,
I got you. What you need?
it was there. Hang on. You went right past it. Was it? Hang on. Was it there? I think it was 2 more at the bottom. At the bottom of the article, just before the comment. There we go. Meanwhile, another you went past it again.
Where?
Man, Brad does not take direction.
Go. Stop. Meanwhile, another Florida man was busted with 68 pounds of cocaine while traveling on Interstate 40.
All right. See what else happened on my birthday.
So, Brad, I want to show you something really, really quick that I haven't been able to show on the show before.
Okay. Let me get rid of my screen.
If you'll full screen me.
Okay, there you go.
So this is a comic strip, and if you look
tilt it down a little bit, I can't see it. There you go. Yeah.
Look at the date on it. 1910.
1910. Wow, that's crazy.
I don't know why my grandfather framed this, but he did, and they were going to throw it away. And I'm like, dude, that's a comic strip from 1910, man.
Hey, I've got someone else I think wants to be on the show. So let me get. Do I have 6 spots open?
Yeah,
I got one more spot.
5, yeah.
I can keep. Let me.
We can keep Scott.
Yeah, I'll keep Scott.
Your name is adopted. Your name is Scoot.
Okay,
you've been adopted, Scott.
Well, no, Kelly. I know 3.
Ask on the air.
I know 3 Scotts. He is now Scoot.
Okay.
Why?
Could be worse. Could be much worse.
It could be worse.
Because Scott one is
Scott. I'm going to tell you, I'm super jealous of your mane, man. Like, as somebody that's metabolically challenged.
You're the one who shaved yourself bald.
Yeah.
What? Sorry. I meant to click. I just full screen myself.
That was hella good timing, though, Brad. I said bald.
Baby.
I said bald. Boom, right to you.
Yeah, poor Brad.
All right.
I've known Brad for so long that I remember when Brad had hair. That's how long I know.
Charlotte, thank you for coming on the
the
show
other
with your
person?
collection.
Venkman, I knew I would regret suggesting
The other
Spider-Man.
person is. Let me see.
Is it Colin or is it Grace?
It's Colin.
Colin.
So I sent Colin the link on, and Colin has seen it.
Yes.
Colin should click on the link and be joining us. As Colin's a friend of yours, evidently.
Yes.
Has listened to the show all of 5 minutes.
Probably. Who knows? We'll see. I haven't
All
really
right, cool.
talked to him about it, so we'll see. He has very interesting thoughts on the Joker.
Anthony says, still here, quarantine. What else are you going to do?
Yeah.
We've been on 3 hours. My gosh.
Yeah. Anthony, is there a question you want to ask us?
Yeah, hit me up.
Do you want to help me on my quest to find that wedding dress?
I'm her hacker. I'm the Riley of this quest. Hang on, Kelly. How goes your Nicolas Cage voice?
Not good.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll have to do it myself then.
Okay. Well, I mean,
my God.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
Venkman, thank you for that rabbit hole that we went down with the Florida men question.
That
was really fun.
It doesn't take much to get Brad. Okay, Charlotte. Okay, I'm on Charlotte Spider's.
Oh yeah. No,
Like,
he's a really good Instagrammer.
I have questions about why Spider Gwen's and
Matt wants to see Spider-Man Christmas wallpapers. Okay.
This is a
okay.
We're just getting into weird stuff now.
You're getting into some weird stuff.
Spider-Man Christmas wallpaper. Okay, hold on.
This is very specific, but okay.
In our various days of quarantine, this is where our madness went. I kind of almost just want to read Sins Past out loud. Where I left
I've not
off.
seen Miles Morales in the snow. There you go. Want a password, huh?
Scott, here's a question for you. What did you got to see the glory?
Real quick, Kelly, your friend is
Hello
here.
again.
Colin.
Hey,
Colin's in the house.
Hi, Colin.
Colin, turn your cam on, sir.
Where's your camera?
Damn, his beard is
I
excellent.
am in
It
bed. I am not ready for a camera.
Don't turn your camera on then.
hey, I respect a good beard, my friend, and your beard game is on point.
Colin, how long you been listening to the show?
Actually, this is my first evening.
Well, there you go. Welcome. We've been on 15 years. Not tonight, but it feels like it.
Fair enough.
All right.
Oh no, Neil, what did you send me?
Do you have questions?
Yeah, Colin, what do you want to know?
So my big question would be, how would you rank the Spider-Men and women? Because Miles Morales has more powers than Peter, but Peter has the experience to win.
Are we just comparing two?
Oh, are we doing death battle?
No,
Or?
you can do all of them. Like, so all the Spider-Men and women that you can think
Peter Parker.
Neil, why?
I can't even describe what I'm looking at, Neil. I clicked the link you sent me.
Kelly, you handle his question. You go ahead.
All right.
Zach, DM me about it.
God, I would have to say it would have to be Peter, because I kind of feel like if he doesn't win, if he's not considered ultimate, then the entire multiverse of spiders fall apart. Because he is the sole focus, he is the one that starts it, and everything branches out from him. But of course, I would also like to say that Mayday, Spider-Girl, is the longest running solo female-led Marvel title. And for if I want, like, it really only, like, because DC is Wonder Woman by a long shot, but the fact that she's basically number 2 in all of comics is a great feat. And, well, other than Patsy Walker, but that doesn't count. And just the fact that, like, it kind of was a comic that never, it couldn't be taken down as many times as they thought it was going to. So I still think that means a lot in a death battle, because she's awesome and clearly can survive a lot. So
Peter Parker, I think I like Miles better than 2099.
Wow.
I think I'll put 2099 third. Ultimate Spider-Man just doesn't really land anywhere for me. The Peter Parker Ultimate Spider-Man.
I see.
He's kind of just there. Like, I guess we kind of have to assume he's a downplayed version of 616.
Yeah.
He's a millennial. I've always wanted to do is talk to John Byrne. How salty must he be, considering that he did chapter 1?
He was already salty to begin with.
Well, I mean, he's a salty person in general.
Yeah.
But, like, he did chapter 1. It was a disaster. Then, like, a year later, they reboot Spider-Man in his own universe with Ultimate Spider-Man, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, I love this!" Because apparently Elmo loves everything.
I'm trying to think of
Elmo does love everything.
other Spider people.
Ben Reilly. I'm a Ben Reilly fan.
Riley.
I've been a Ben Reilly fan since I was 6 years old. I am a recovering Clone Saga fan.
He's not your number 1 though, is it? Is he over 616 Peter Parker?
No, I mean, look, he's not. He's number 2.
He's number 2.
He's number 2. But I mean, it's just because of the volume. I mean,
yeah.
I love Peter for specific reasons, and I love Ben for specific reasons. So,
yeah.
But if I had to choose another one, put a gun to my head, it's going to be Ben Reilly every time.
Colin, what's your order? Who do you like the best?
No, stop making that joke.
I'm going to have to go with the original Peter Parker, just because. I would say 2099 would come in second for me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going Clone Saga, including them, I might have to go Kane number 3.
Okay.
Kane over Ben, huh?
Well, there's a lot of layers to Kane, so I can understand that. Like,
I think I do like Kane better than Ben. Come think of it.
Well, the sheer volume of books with Kane obviously supersedes Ben. I mean, yes, Ben was in a lot of books, but so was Kane, and you saw a very big character progression. They wanted to make Kane the Punisher of the Clone Saga, so to speak, the anti-hero. And we didn't get that book until Yost and Stegman came on board. I think that series solidified Kane for a lot of people, and people really like that costume. They love to cosplay it. I've seen a lot of Kanes, and I see a lot of Bens too, but I see a lot of Kanes.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't see is Kane's original costume, and I have a love for it, but like it doesn't. Like, I don't know how you pull that off.
You mean the black with the little purple cape almost?
Yeah, like the pink cape,
I wonder,
like the veins and all that.
Someone's done it.
Let's go to the internet.
On the internet.
God. Here we go.
Spider-Man Kane cosplay. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Nope,
I've
it's
seen a
all
lot of-
Scarlet Spider.
I've seen
There it
a
is.
lot.
There it is.
What?
Look at my man right here.
That's actually really good.
That's really good. Like that's
image address.
I'm pretty sure that that's sub-dyed, but what I would do is like you get the sub-dye. Oh no, they went through it. Okay, so it looks sub-dyed, and then they went through it with the puff paint.
I'll be.
That Ben Riley, like the mask
It's a
to
wig.
the lens, the lens border. That's really well integrated in to the.
Oh yeah.
There's some.
No, those are amazing
Let's see what else we got.
costumes.
Oh, there's the crawl space right there.
Yay!
Is that Shia LaBeouf?
Yes. It's always Shia LaBeouf. He's always
Right
watching us.
Isn't that Shia LaBeouf?
No.
That's the guy that's on our own website. Look at that. That's hysterical. What else we got?
Just do it.
This is the costume you were talking about, right, Zach?
Yeah, that's the costume.
Yeah.
I desperately want a Marvel Legend of that. Like you have
Of the Kane costume of the original Kane costume, or
That looks to be the only dude that's ever cosplayed as Kane.
Maybe. I mean, I'm sure other people have, and it's just not
I
popular.
put.
I also
in the search bar.
What?
Huh?
Put 90s in the search bar. 90s Kane.
Oh, hold on. I just saw it. There he is. Look at what Ben Riley's doing.
It's the same guy.
I know. But look what he's doing.
Well, that's Kane and Ben's relationship in a nutshell. I mean, for five.
Oh, there he was. I think it's the same dude.
For 5 whole minutes, that was their relationship.
Oh God.
Ooh, is that the same dude or is that different?
I can't tell. It might be the same.
Different.
It looks the main.
Go to the page.
The main layer looks a little lighter than.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
could be
well,
I think I found
it.
it.
Lighting. It's also, I mean, like I said, it definitely started off as a early subliminal
There he is.
guide.
There he is.
That's Larson Ock, yes, the one with the suit.
There it is, right there. See it?
It's a really good Ock cosplay.
The funny thing about Suit Ock was that was before he died. That was what he was wearing. Oh, there it is. He's breaking his neck.
Yeah, that's a different. That's a different costume.
Man. That is a different costume.
That is a different costume.
It looks like.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go, Zach.
Yeah.
I love this. I love all of this. This is making my.
I'm
I'm so glad George isn't here to be a killjoy.
Look at those huge eyes back there.
Yeah.
Wait, Zach, I've shown you that picture of that's like that Three Stooges picture where they're all holding the football and Peter's kicking it off of Ben Riley's head while Kane's holding it.
Yeah.
What are we doing down here?
That redesign that Bagley did is so bad.
Oh,
I'm glad that like fan pressure for once convinced them to change their mind.
That's a good Spider-Ham.
That's Spider-Ham.
Oh my God! It's pork rind.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That's funny. Oh,
that's a good one. That's good.
Slightly off
Oh
topic.
wait! That
Yeah,
Flickr one. Sorry.
This
did
one?
you see the Ursula Doc Ock mashup from?
Yes.
I did not.
Yeah.
They have. Yes, you have. It's in my cosplay stuff. Yeah. Were you on the thing where we went?
Oh
through the
yeah.
entire cosplay album?
Oh yeah. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Was that like how long was that ago? Like a month?
There he goes, Zach.
Like,
Oh my God.
Who knows?
That's a really cool.
That was Dragon Con this last year.
So Kelly, that's an example of my short-term memory loss coming into effect.
It's fine. Like I've been quarantined. Not super quarantined. I'm fine.
Wrong
But
Kane.
I'm in.
It's like it's a transitional period for Kane.
Yeah, I've been under quarantine since Saturday, and I feel like it's been 84 years.
Oh, look at this. Dude did that brief costume.
He didn't even try, and did he do the smile? I can't see.
Yeah, I see a smile.
I can see a smile through it. I just like. I remember talking with Peter David about that, and he's like, "I don't know why everybody freaked out so bad." And I'm like, trying really hard not to insult him because he was like one of the ones that was like, "Oh, I love that smile. Add the smile."
Yeah.
And yeah, it was. I'm sorry, Peter David. They can't all be winners.
Yeah. No. Oh, I think Shaitan. Oh, that's my own website again.
Kickbox on Image doesn't realize it's not his own website.
That's funny.
Oh God. Sorry, looking at.
I've got this. Um,
So do I. Right here.
What do we got?
Right here.
This one?
Right here.
That's funny.
Oh, hey, it's a DeviantArt watermark. That's how you know it's always good news.
Always.
All right.
All right.
Colin, anything else you want to ask us?
Actually, since I haven't talked to too many people about it, how do you guys feel about the new Morbius trailer?
Oh man,
I'm intrigued, but I'm cautious.
It's one of those cautiously optimistic situations where it's like
I'm less excited for it than the Venom movie, and I don't think it'll be as good as the Venom movie, which I
so
think is average.
I tried really hard to get our resident Morbius expert to come out of retirement to do a one-off episode for the movie, and it's just probably never going to happen. And I will tell you, like, I'm with Kelly. I'm intrigued, but I'm like, good God, this could be bad.
It can go either way.
I feel like it coming out in the middle of the summer. Now, granted, we didn't obviously foresee this coronavirus stuff, but it coming out in the middle of the summer, I thought was a colossal mistake on Sony's part. Because to me, doing it in October when you don't have a lot of competition, I think it would be a lot more successful because you kind of get the horror crossover that you got with Venom. And Venom did $1 billion in the box office, which is why we are going through this Jared Leto fever dream that we're going to be experiencing. So I actually don't think that Jared Leto was miscast. I think he's actually fairly well cast. He can be a competent actor. It gives me pause. It really, to me, I'm more intrigued for everything surrounding it. I'm intrigued for how this affects the Disney deal. What is in canon, what is not in canon now. I really am intrigued as to what the larger implications for the movie is, if that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
Because I think now with the new adjusted deal, they can slightly use Spider-Man in their stuff, the Sony stuff. Mm-hmm. Is that correct?
I think so. I don't think there's been anything official, but at the same time, they're actively using it in the trailers and in the marketing, and they're specifically using Raimi images. So I'm not sure where they're going with it or what's going on, but it's very clear that they're going to be able, like, this is definitely in Spider-Man's world.
Right.
So that makes it different than Venom already.
Well, very clearly we're going in the post in-game world. We're very clearly going into the alternate universes of the Marvel universe. I mean, the Avengers Campus is going to be a alternate universe version of Marvel's MCU. So I think if they can somehow make all the Raimi films and all the Garfield films and all the other stuff, Spider-Verse stuff that people actually do want, canon, I think that's awesome. I think that's everything that a lot of people that love the comics and love the aspects of comics. I mean, we saw this. We live in a world where Crisis on Infinite Earths was a television event that happened in 2019 and 2020.
Yeah.
I mean, that if you had told me 10 years ago or 5 years ago that was happening, I would have been like, whatever.
Your friend Grace is here.
Grace!
Grace, would you like to be on the show? I will send you.
I told her that we could take this over with Spider Girl questions.
Awesome. By the way, speaking of Spider Girls, I found a female Kane.
Whoa! Hey, that's pretty.
Good.
Is that the Aranya goggles?
No. Those are the Amazon Catwoman goggles, but they're still awesome.
Grace,
I like that texture of the hexagon.
I'm putting the link here.
It's almost as if she's using.
Feel free to join the stream.
It looks like she's using the game as the basis for the costume. And some people hate the extra lines on the costume for the Kane's.
I tried to look for Jackal cosplay.
Oh no. What have you done?
Let's see if I can find it. If anybody cosplayed as the Jackal, let's see.
Someone has at Dragon Con, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be searchable, and I don't know their name.
Oh.
Someone had
I like that Ben Reilly that.
Where?
Past. Right there.
Yeah, in
I still don't see
bottom
it.
row in the middle.
Bottom row in the middle.
Oh God.
This one?
No.
Never mind.
Where? Bottom row in the middle.
It
Keep
was
going.
on the page that we had. No.
God almighty,
Sorry.
damn, Douglas.
Okay,
Brad, if it makes
we've
you
lost it. We've lost it. What are these
We've
guys?
lost
What
it.
is that?
Oh no, we're going down an entirely different rabbit hole with that one.
Oh God,
right.
we're going down to we're going
There's
down
a Spider Girl.
There is it's Jackie's Spider Girl, isn't
Nice.
it? I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
All this
All
clone
right.
conspiracy stuff. Oh my God.
It's almost like it's been a large part of the last 30 years.
Oh, I know.
There's such hatred for I have such a visceral hatred for clone conspiracy.
What's going on here?
Oh God. This is,
that's very.
Draw me like one of your. Draw me like one of your.
Colin drop.
Oh, Grace is not set up for streaming.
Oh, okay. Well, you can still ask our questions in the
Yeah,
comments.
go ahead, Grace. Ask us a question.
She's the black suit Spider Girl. Okay.
Yeah, she's the black
Yay.
Oh, cool.
She.
Oh,
she is
there you
in-
go. It's Dan Slott. Oh my God.
Well,
Dan
anyway,
Slott
thank you,
with the
Colin, for your questions. If you're
Oh,
still
no doubt.
listening.
Thanks, Colin.
He dropped.
Oh,
Thank
he
you,
did.
Colin.
Yeah, thank you.
Woo.
Okay, so
Okay, I hate everything about this image.
I mean,
Oh, that's cool. 70s Spidey.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
there's so many guns.
there you go.
No, it's just
That's Slot Spidey. I mean,
Oh.
Slot Jackal.
I hate Slot Jackal. I was intrigued by Slot Jackal at first, and then the face heel turn just killed me.
Why do these two keep popping up? What's this about?
That's a furry thing.
Which two people? Oh, the furry stuff.
These guys.
The furries.
Oh
Stop.
my God.
Stop.
Oh. Well, there you go. That's
Oh,
pretty
that's-
good looking.
Hey.
Why did he tuck the?
What, that one? You like that red?
I mean, look, he probably didn't have.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Really good.
Yeah.
We got some weird. What's she doing?
Oh,
She's got the symbiote on her. That's kind of
pull
cool.
the symbiote off. That's kind of cool. I just have to say, Kelly, I'm really impressed with how much goes into what you guys do. And
there's a Spider Girl.
Yeah, that is. She's in Toronto, and I cannot remember her cosplay name.
Cool.
But yeah, it's her and her. She has a cosplay duo, and then she just got her sister to do Spider Gwen.
There you go.
But,
That's what Zach likes to see right there.
You can go as simple or as detailed on this as you want, and like the thing is that it's all. You can definitely do what you want in the income you want, but the quality level is kind of the basis, and it's crazy to think about because things don't have to be as expensive as I make them.
Thanks,
but,
McQuinn. Oh man,
you know,
that was.
So Grace just messaged, said she's not set up for streaming.
I know.
Yeah.
No, that I remember because we recorded the Crawlspace episode before I did the Clone Saga Chronicles episode, and so I raged at it quite a bit on the Crawlspace, but I had to save like about 30% of my pent up anger and just unleash it, and just. When you have a show that covers things like Scarlet Spider Unlimited #1 and Maximum Clonage in excruciating detail, and Clone Conspiracy gets ranked lower than those, you're doing it wrong, Dan.
We have Man Wolf cosplay.
That's more like Teen
All right.
Wolf.
I mean,
let's see if there is legit Man Wolf.
Oh,
cosplay.
Ew, get that
Oh,
out. Get off
God.
the screen. Get off the screen.
What am I doing?
Get that picture off the screen. That's disgusting.
Okay.
Scott, how are you enjoying just like sticking around for this?
Oh yeah. You gotta go, or you
here.
want to hang out, man?
Hanging out here.
Okay,
right.
let's
He's
see
probably
if
like-
this Man Wolf cosplay. Aha! There he is. There he is.
All right.
That's actually pretty good.
That's
pretty legit,
darn good.
actually.
That's legit. I give that a solid A minus.
Nice. Let's see if it'll open. Nope.
Oh, that Juggernaut costume is pretty legit too.
No.
No,
I mean, like
that's not a costume. I don't think. Oh.
No.
Is there Juggernaut cosplay?
Yeah, people do it. So what I would like to see, because I see one of the frequent questions I get is like, oh man, I would love to do a J2 cosplay, and I'm like, well then why don't you?
Wow, look at that dude.
I'm the Juggernaut.
Wow.
Why? Okay.
See, Brett, I censored myself just for you. This is a children's program.
We could just throw on a plaid like shirt over them, and they'd be J2, and it'd be great.
Yeah, look at that.
The 90s were the era of plaid, so yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, there's the Deadpool Juggernaut.
I just love that Ryan Reynolds understood enough to make a Juggernaut that actually was worth a crap.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at this guy with Stan.
Aww.
Look at Stan's face.
He looks so happy.
Look at that. Oh,
wait, I can't tell. Cool. I can't tell if he's happy or not. Hang on. I think
it looks so tiny. In that
it looks more like if I blink 3 times.
Whoops.
If I blink 3 times.
Oh, what did I click on? Whoa, what is that?
Oh, hey, that looks kind of cool. Oh.
Yeah, Stan looks like if he's blink. What the? Okay, that's a Street Fighter. Or no,
that's a Raijin Cap hybrid.
Yeah.
Hybrid.
Let's name another Spider-Man character for cosplay.
Obscure. Let's do Green Goblin. I want to see some.
Yeah, and there's some good goblins. Ooh, let's see if we can find Kevin, Scott.
Look at that one.
I think our goal is to find Kevin.
He'll be up there somewhere.
He's got to be.
Drawing.
Oh, nice.
No, that's from Universal Studios.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
that one looks good.
Universal Studios.
Go back to the one with the guy with just the pale head.
The pale head.
That's a mannequin. That's a mannequin, bro.
I thought that was a real person. It was so
this one's got a glider. Look at him.
I'm gonna call him Green Guy.
Oh, he's on YouTube.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on.
We'll meet again, Spider-Man.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Like
we should bring in JR to hear his Willem Dafoe impression. Oh,
what the heck?
That is epic.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh.
That is.
I love it.
Are the pumpkin bombs firecrackers?
Okay, Brad.
Oh my gosh.
Brad, you need to save that.
Yeah.
Send it to Chi-Town.
Save this video, and next time we have the old crotchety bastard on,
JR went. Oh, look, he's got a remote control in his hand. That's how he's controlling his little. Oh, that's cool. That looks so neat.
Wow.
That looks so much better than what we got in the movies.
Which one? Or is that a yes question?
What is coming up? What is coming up here?
Oh no, we're down a rabbit.
Oh my god.
That green guy.
Oh
no.
No.
Oh no.
What is it? Stilt man behind him? What the?
Hey, it's an evil leprechaun. No, I think it's a gun. Is it a Gundam? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, let me
But
go back.
I hate all of that.
Guys,
Again,
we've been on the air for 3.5 hours.
It's
3
true.
hours, 46.
Almost 4.
Oh wow!
Almost 4.
I'm about to call it.
Brad,
Yeah?
I'm trying to figure out how you
I
got
think
3.5.
Grace is gonna ask us a question though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Grace says that's awesome.
Yes.
What's the best Spider-Man What's the best off-canon Spider-Man?
Oh, like Elseworld Spider-Man?
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah, I guess other so anything non 616.
Are you gonna say MC2? Because I
was gonna say
$20.99.
Peter Parker.
MC2.
I mean, hold on. As much as I hate
Whoa! Look at that hobgoblin. Whoa!
Wait, which issue is that? Kelly?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh
I think it's issue 3 or 4. It's the first Venom one.
It was 5.
Oh, like the original,
5, okay.
mini?
No, so I found this at a thrift store, and it is a legit library book version of a comic.
Whoa.
And the publisher still prints these, but they're like $30 each. Yeah.
Why are they $30?
I don't know. Ask the publisher.
But
there's Legacy in Black and White, Bedeviled, A Touch of Venom, Battles, The Deadly Dragon King, Fun and Games with the Fantastic Five, and Choices.
Oh my god, that's eclectic.
Oh, it's a female goblin with Moon Knight.
I'm gonna actually probably dip out for the night because I probably overstayed my welcome. But
no, you didn't.
But
bro, what are you talking about? We're down a rabbit hole that
we are so far gone.
We love you.
Anything but ASM, says Grace.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna take a weird one. Marvel Adventures Spider-Man.
Marvel Adventures Spider-Man. What's that?
Oh yeah,
it was an all ages book.
Oh.
It was the all ages book that came out after Marvel Age Spider-Man, Brad, and it actually had its own continuity. And he had like a girlfriend in there that was like,
look at this. That's awesome.
It's basically like Snow White, but New York version.
We haven't found Kevin yet.
Also, Emma Frost was thirsty for Peter as well as the mutant girl.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay,
it was a fun continuity.
Can I type in Kevin?
No, KJC props.
Does this guy like manufacture his own props,
He makes the masks.
Just a dude.
These are some old masks. Yeah, but this is like the first one. He's got new ones. There you go.
Him?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks awesome.
He needs lenses.
Yeah.
But it's
looks
really
like
cool.
he made some. Oh no, those are That's never mind.
Yeah. It's on the thing.
Oh, there they are. There's your lenses.
Yeah, that I think is his first try, and he didn't like it. Yeah.
We need to get one made for JR. It's big old.
Ooh, look at that.
I'm sure Kevin will make it. Yeah, they're awesome. He makes a lot of masks.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Mysterio cosplay. I have a request for.
All right.
It's gonna be all MCU stuff.
I mean, that costume is still pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying that the movie popularized Mysterio.
Oh, it did.
It's one of those things where people go, "Oh, I was a fan all along" after watching one movie.
Yeah. All right. So my request is gonna be Me and the Boys.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this female Mysterio? That's cool.
Yeah. That's cool.
Fem Mysterio.
All right, Me and the Boys.
Look at that head.
I'm gonna see the Me and the Boys, and then I'm gonna probably dip out because
Sarah. Oh, look at her. That looks awesome.
Kelly has my invested interest now that we're doing memes again. But I should probably dip out because it's almost midnight.
How about we say
it's almost 1 a.m. here, so yeah.
Me and the Boys will be the last search. I'm going to call it also.
All right.
Look at that one. That looks neat.
Yeah, that looks dicko-ish.
Oh, look at her with their
Iron Spider.
That looks awesome.
I was at Comicpalooza back in 2015, and like this one guy, I remember him specifically, like out of everything. He was in the line to meet Chris Claremont, and he had like an Iron Spider, like a classic Iron Spider, not the movie version, but he had like an Iron Spider costume, and it had like all 3 of the legs. I don't know what to call them, the Waldos.
Oh yeah.
And like they're made out of cardboard. I'm like, wow, that's actually pretty impressive. That's a good feat of engineering.
Kelly, you complain about the lenses. Can you imagine being in this? Oh my god.
I mean,
Probably
I know a lot
way.
of people that can't see out of them because
Walking
of
around.
what they use, but there was
Wow.
somebody who used like tool and lighting, and they could kind of see, and it was actually pretty neat.
All right, Brad. Me and the Boys. Let's go.
Me and the Boys.
Cosplay.
Me and the Boys.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Copy image address. Let me full screen it. Oh my god. Oh, that's a good time right
These
there.
are great.
Those fellas know how to have fun. That's awesome. I love they all are wearing the color shirt of their
Well, I mean, you got it. If you're going to do it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at these, Me and the Boys. Oh, that's so funny.
That's so.
Look at these guys. Oh, that's so awesome.
Oh, that Green Goblin looks like he's actually. Oh.
That's.
Hey, there's some girls.
Hello, ladies.
Let's see. Oh, here you go.
Oh, there you go.
I love that guy who's got like his eyes rolled
Hey,
back.
DragonCon!
That's funny.
I love the guy
like
like
the girl goblin.
In the rhino costume, you have to roll your eyes out while the picture's being taken. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Well, it was good while it lasted, boys.
Oh, there you go. There's DragonCon again.
Yeah, more DragonCon.
Oh, that's.
no.
Oh,
Sorry,
no,
my bad.
no.
Sorry.
No.
My bad.
All right, get in here.
Sorry.
Rule 34. We're gonna
Rule
start
34.
So,
Oh my gosh! Look at this dude.
Yes.
so Brad,
I think the guy who has like 2 swatches of paint on his face.
Oh my god.
here's the last thing. And talking about that one thing that we weren't supposed to see. I literally, I was doing my spreadsheet and I was like, oh, this must be the episodes that shall not be named.
Yeah.
And Sarah looked at me like with a look of pure horror that these are things that actually exist.
Oh yeah.
And then I taught her Rule 34, which
God.
I didn't like show her anything. I just told her that it was, if it existed.
I think we're running out of me and the boys.
I think we are. Grace just sent me a message. She's like, "Yeah, there's no saving this rabbit hole."
No. After this long,
unless we find some incredibly subversive meme. Oh, is that Linkara? No.
Oh, thank God.
Close your eyes.
Oh God.
Can of beans.
I'm gonna make. Okay, hang on. Can you send me? Brad, can you DM me the first can of beans picture? I'm gonna make a meme out of it. It's not on stream.
This one?
Yeah, just send me that picture. I'm gonna make a.
Go yourself. Just look up can of beans.
Can of beans. You get the same results too.
All right.
Bush's baked beans.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna make a cursed image out of this, and you're all gonna suffer with me.
For all of our what? How many people are still watching?
Can of beans cosplay. There you go. Butt blasting beans. Get a whiff.
Rudy Tooties.
Oh God.
Dutch oven beans. Oh no.
All right, for anybody that is still watching, one thank you to this is coming from our
several
last
episodes ago.
Our last
shreds of sanity.
Yep.
Our last stream, which I think you could still find on YouTube.
Yeah.
It hasn't been taken down yet.
It has not been taken down
somehow.
No, we're not taking that gold down.
There was a lot.
We've opened up a can of memes, says Grace.
Can of memes.
Is there a can of memes?
I want a Spider-Girl episode with Sarah and Grace. I feel like that.
Still here laughing.
We need that for Mayday Mondays.
I agree.
I'm gonna invite myself on Mayday Mondays.
Well,
since I officially hold the hashtag right now.
You are keeping the flame alive of Mayday Mondays, but we will after we get equipment and then yes, that is returning. So, but yes, Grace and Kelly and me
and Sarah
and Sarah, yes.
I think we're gonna call it after 4 hours of randomly.
4 hours.
Actually, I wasn't fist bumping. I was stretching. I was stretching, but that's kind of here. Let's fist bump.
Fist bump. That's what we're doing now.
That's because we can't touch each other because of the corona.
I thought we were all gonna Mighty Morphin up.
I was actually just randomly stretching. 9 viewers. Thank you for watching for 4 hours. My God, this was fun.
You poor unfortunate souls that stuck around.
Zach, what are we doing tomorrow?
So tomorrow night, if you go to patreon.com/crawlspace, you're gonna see me and Kelly and Neil and Brad and Javi and Tyler, and we're going to be doing the Spider Satellites episode with a whopping 18 books, unless we can continue to add it.
I couldn't control myself on that one. I am so sorry,
man.
And so, if you like this page, be sure to give us a like, share, and subscribe on Spider-Man Crawlspace, youtube.com/Spider-Man Crawlspace. Remember, go to patreon.com and you'll get the exclusive Spider Satellites podcast sent to you via either audio or video. Bye, guys.
Kelly has something you want to show. What are you showing, Kelly?
Oh no, because he thought we were gonna.
Oh, Kelly,
we're gonna kill it.
If I could, there's just. I mean, you're a.
Hey, Sarah's back. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
She was trying to go to sleep. But
yeah, sorry.
No, it's not.
I'm done. I'll see y'all. Thank you
Brad,
all.
we'll see you, we'll see you
tomorrow.
later today.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah.
Oh God.
See you guys. Bye.
I have so much to do. All right.